Oh, I don't remember. 1042, 1051. This will be to save. Cool. Right. Yes. So now what? Erica said Blake was heading to Floodgate Tavern. We should gather all the information we can there. Okay. Monkey stares at you. You stare at Monkey. So, your mom was conducting research for a client in Fat City. That's all you know. Okay. Where are the new ones again? I forget how they show the new ones. I guess we don't have any new elements. I thought we got a new element. Okay. Okay. Go to the Woodgate Tavern. What's up? That's Private Detective Brett LeBlanc sitting at the end of the bar. He's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. Why are you looking at me like that? Still got chili on my face? The LCD pulse of the evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. An image of a man with a long gray beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lower St. Charles Parish shaken. SHIELD officials have determined that the source of the explosion was due to the botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. A man familiar to local law enforcement, known only as Lucky, was among the pirates, SHIELD officials say. He is believed to be hiding in the Batcher Woods, I don't know this word, I've never seen this before, along the east bank between Kenner and the place. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. Cool. Gus. Evening, folks. Can I get something started? You know Blake Madare? Yeah, I know Blake. He hasn't come around in weeks. Not since he ripped me off. Wish I could say it was the first time. So Blake ripped you off? I let him catch some sleep right here behind the bar after last call. And wouldn't you know, the boy walked off at the register. I knew he'd been getting himself all messed up on drugs. Was trying to give the kid a chance. Gave him some chores around the place. Done with him now. Done with him. Nah, he'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. But for now, thanks. Okay, so he didn't show up there last night. Don't see how anyone can believe the crap out the media's been putting out these days. It's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. Gestures to the TV. That why you making your website, Keith? To set the record straight? You know that's right. Alright, man. The Texan accent for you. Instead of Louisiana. Alright, so we interact with him. We talk to him. Doesn't seem like there's anything else we can interact with. What's this again? Main menu. Okay. Alright, we got some new... We must be sure to gather all the information we can from LeBlanc. Okay. Sit here long enough, you never know who might pass through. Hey Gus, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen these two around before today. Sure, Gus. That filthy one right there, that's Kate Madare's oldest. Other one's her robot. You pulling my leg. That's Kay? Blue's baby? Come on now. I worked no turnarounds with Blue. Good man. Great man. Had some stories, him. How come his kids came out like they did? Look how this one's dressed. Looked to me like she headed to the job site. Or the circus. Blue passed before his time is why them kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. You're right about that one, Keith. I don't know why Gus doesn't have an accent, I just decided. Sad the way the kids turned out, but forget all that. You two are lucky to be stumbling in here while I'm sitting here. You're the company of the top-rated professional sleuth, and I happen to have a bit of information. His eyes are so creepy. What is it? Is it... Spit it out then. Hey, listen. I do things in my own time, you understand? Whining ain't gonna make this go no quicker. What he means to say is he don't do nothing but sit around here and drink. My ass. I'm the hardest working flatfoot you could find me. LeBlanc, please. Time is of the essence. Cool your heels. I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you to the curb. That is not correct. Save your battery life. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you get me a drink so we can talk? Alright, buddy, oh pal. I don't think I have money. What do you need? You need a beer for your boy. Lord help me, another sap buying that lowlife a drink. Well, cool, I bought it. Might need you to buy me a little snack too, seeing as my wallet's all the way out in the car. But this is gonna get us enough to get us going. So alright, where do I even start? Your mom ever tell you about me? Maybe. She probably never mentioned me by name, but if you ever hear her mention a wild detective who doesn't play by the rules, who puts his life on the line for good citizens of NORCO, well, that was me she was talking about. I'm sure I came up. Problem is you got a piss poor memory. Us investigators, we gotta keep our memories sharp. So while you don't know me, I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand. My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. And Catherine, she was a few grades above me at Sacred Heart. I knew her since I was a boy. Everyone around here knew Catherine. She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People would say she was kin to Jesus. Old man lived behind Lupe's world. Wait, Lupe's? Lupe's would say that. Talking about Pawpaw. The South with the names. Yeah, Pawpaw. Been years since I thought about him. Lot you could say about Pawpaw. I changed his accent. I just realized. He'd whisper some bullshit and get everyone repeating it. Wasn't all bullshit. Saying a... I'm not gonna say that. Saying a bleep like me, a child of Christ, you know that's bullshit. It's a slur. So I'm not gonna say it. Well, all Christ's children, we all Christ's children. Not like that, Gus. You know what I mean. Like, literally. Wait, what? This was years ago, long before Blue died. Papa told the priest the family of Cajuns came from Jesus. Said Catherine had, how you say it, like Jesus blood. Got it from her daddy's daddy, and so on. All the way back to the old world. Like in that movie, one with the volleyball. That ain't the right movie, Gus. It's the one with the priests and stuff. Hell, I don't know. I don't watch movies. Figure some of that's likely to be true. You'd believe any old shit, Keith. No disrespect. Catherine never noticed. She was off on her own planet, wild as she was. Pawpaw never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she weren't watching him. Blue wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. You got a point there, Keith. You'd be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. But I admired her. She admired me. Who wouldn't? Yeah, we'll suck him up to him. Anyone who knows him. Oh, piss on you. Or sees him. You always been jealous of my looks. Or smells them. Now I know you're full of it. I sprayed this whole suit down in cologne just this morning. Don't mind Gus. I always been the handsome one and he gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh, that's right. Your house is out there near the fence line. Well, that's right behind my place of business. Got a window looks out on the yard, more or less. Creepy. But this is a pretty long story, and like I was saying, ain't got my wallet with me. And you want us to buy you another drink? That's a real generous offer, Robot. Thank you for that. Unbelievable. Lemonade! He's so creepy. Dude, look at his eyes. Absolutely terrifying. How you doing today, Lemonade? What's it gonna be this time, folks? Blanc wants another word of warning. He'll bleed you dry. This is the cheap stuff. I ain't complaining or nothing, just making an observation. Tastes like dog piss. Some real important information I'm trying to share here. Valuable, you might say. And you buy me the cheapest beer in the house? Well, rude maybe, but that's okay. That ain't no problem. So listen here. This is what I wanted to tell you. Not too bad. I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty tired. His eyes are glowing, I know. It's like, why are they glowing? I mean, I guess they're supposed to be shiny because he's, like, drinking, but... terrifying. I'm doing alright today. Pretty tired. I'm probably not going to stream for very long today. Also, this game, like, has so much reading in it, so when you're tired, it's like... I need some, like, ATS or something to stream. Something that doesn't require my brain, because I'm bad at it anyways. My office window looks out on your mama's yard. I'm always keeping an eye on the street. This was a little ways back, right after Catherine passed. I was looking out there on the street like I do, and I seen these shield security types leaving the house. They was carrying a box. You saw shield security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying, Robot. They was walking out the front door with a box. Casual as can be. And where the hell were you? Ain't you some kind of security robot yourself? Why would S.H.I.E.L.D. be looking for? What would S.H.I.E.L.D. for? Hell if I know. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO they got over there, she always took a bit of an interest in your mama. I hear she's a loose cannon. What makes her a loose cannon? That's just what they say. You talk about Laura? Piece of work, that woman. Surprised she hasn't run the whole operation into the ground. Only reason the board keeps her on deck is because of her father. A lot of people want her gone. Who's her father? Thomas St. Clair. Wait. That said Thomas St. Clair. I'm like, what the fuck? Thomas St. Clair founded Claire Bionics. They made robots, just like your friend here. Hell, Millie might be St. Clair Una herself. Oh, questionable. Anyhow, man's rich as can be. I cannot read today. It's gonna be a struggle bus. Thomas St. Clair is a servant of the devil. There Gus goes with this bullshit. Not bullshit. It's truth. Alright, Gus. Why would you be interested in my mom? Everybody was. Alright, Gus, you got a little torch for her? He's right. Everybody wanted what was in her head. Why didn't you stop the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents? Well, Because I was busy. With what? You know, just busy. Who cares with what? When are you ever busy with anything? All the time. I could hardly get a minute to relax. Then what were you doing? I told you I was looking out the window. And I saw them shield people. So answer the question, Brett. You see those people breaking into a home. You're always coming around here bragging about stopping the bad guys. If I wasn't so busy, I might have killed them. Sometimes I wonder if half these stories you tell, ask around town. Everybody knows I'm a killer. Are just fantasies you make up to convince yourself. I was taking a shit. Detective smooths his tie as a moment of silence settles over the room. The window is next to the toilet. I'm always watching on the street because I have irritable bowel syndrome, same girl same. I hadn't even started wiping when I seen them shield dudes, alright, bruh? Bruh? Why are we saying bruh? Would you run down Apple Street with poo all over your ass? The man closes his eyes and shakes his head slowly. I take that as a no. You wouldn't. Nobody would. You gotta have a clean ass to fight crime. Everybody knows that, dude. Great quote. Gotta have a clean ass to fight crime. Had I been done wiping, I guarantee you they'd be dead right now. I'm serious. Alright. Before you go, I got one more thing. I'm hungry. Would be a real nice gesture of appreciation if you bought your informant something to eat. And circle back afterwards. I might have a little more information to share. I feel like he doesn't. I feel like he's full of shit and he is just being annoying. And I don't know how much money we have right now, so I feel like I want to know that. Let's save here and see if he even has anything. We must be sure to gather all the— oh, okay. So I think I do need to buy him food. What now? Old boy got hungry? Yes, actually. Sucker born every day. Good for business, I guess. Should have mentioned I don't much care for the fries here, but that's okay. I ain't complaining. Kinda sounds like you are, dude. Just would have liked me a sandwich is all. But forget all that. What's important right now is that you understand what I told you. I saw shield thugs leaving your mama's house with a box. What the box contained? No idea. But they was in there looking for something. No telling what. They got them headquarters deep inside the refinery, in that old plantation house, where the real action happens. If I had to guess where they was heading, that'd be it. Say, Keith, you getting all this? Every word. Keith's making himself a little news website. What's the name going to be, Keith? I got a few ideas of mine. You just like Duck. He used to be a news junkie too. You just like Duck. He used to be a news junkie too. Digging up dirt on all the bigwigs. That's before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Some people just want to know the truth. You been by to see Duck, Kay? That man could use some visitors. Who? No wonder you don't remember your mama talking about me. You got a pecan for a brain. Okay, I find it surprising that you don't remember Duck. Even the damn robot thinks it's sad. You got poor Catherine turning in her grave, kid. Pecan! Yeah, I'm doing a southern accent, so I call it pecan myself, but... How you doing, Jesse? Got some pecans. Pecan. Well, I'm doing it, I don't know. How do they say it in Louisiana? I assumed it was pecan. A pecan? I guess it would be. Pecan sounds more. How do people in Louisiana Say pecan. Pecan. Alright. Alright, I was wrong. I was wrong. No wonder you don't remember your mama talking about me. You got a pecan for a brain. There you go. There you go. You switch it up. You say pecan. I say pecan. Pecan! I don't know. It sounds more fun. It sounds like I'm a bird when I'm saying it. Pecan! Pecan! You don't think you say pecan? Don't you love when those words come up and you're like, which way do I say it? And then you say it different depending on, like, sometimes I'll have a conversation with someone and they'll say caramel or whatever. I say caramel, but sometimes you talk to somebody and they'll say caramel, you know, it's got caramel in it, and then you'll say caramel back because you're like mimicking on accident. Like your social brain just tries to do that to match other people. Now you're having a pecan crassis. How you doing, Reflex? You better go see him. That old boy knows shit no one else does. Where is he? What you mean? Kate must have took you to see Duck 1,000 times. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Perhaps the block is right to suggest that we visit him at some point. Perhaps. Oh yes. What? Why you talk like that? Because I'm a fucking robot? Did they make you in England or something? You sound like a queen. Thank you. Okay. This conversation's a weird ass thing. Anyhow, figure I'll be seeing you two again. Good luck. Excuse me. Bye. I don't think I have any more questions, do I? Hurry it up then. Oh, nice. Give her my brother. We'll need help getting the refinery. Tell me more about Papa. My brother. Why don't you ask Gus about that? I don't keep up with Blake no more. Too much trouble. We're gonna find Duck. Like I just told you, think about it for 2 seconds. I'm sure you've been there 1,000 times, kid. Tell me more about Papa. What you want to know? How did you become fixated on my mom? A small town like this, your mama attracted attention. He's watching too many movies, cooked up some strange ideas, got his wires crossed. That's my guess. Sounds about right to me. Where is he now? Living in a ditch somewhere. Oh, it's that ditch guy! It's ditch guy! I bet it's ditch guy. You're just saying noix de pecan. Yeah, how do you say, is it pecan then because of the accent I go? Noix de pecan. Is that how you pronounce it in French? In French? That ain't nice, Gus. He left here a long time ago. He used to do odd jobs, roofing. Ruffin? Would you say ruffin in Louisiana? Fabrication, that kind of thing. No telling where he went. Probably looking for work. How well do you know him? I'd see him walking by every now and then. We'd exchange a few words. They say he threw a brick through a church window upon a time. Roof? Like, oh, roof, like how I say it. My brain broke for a second. Ruffin. Yeah. Okay. Like middle America. Alright. That had people buzzing. I know, and I also know that my accent is probably not a Louisiana accent, honestly. I've never been there, so. It kind of feels more like Bama. Is what's happening right now. I think it's my Alabama accent, basically. Bama is like my default Southern accent. Sorry, Jesse. I do like a Georgia accent, though. Georgia, that's a really pretty accent. It's real cute. Basically slurred French. A lot of us knew who he was, but no one knew much about him. One of those kinds of people. Also, yeah, he's Cajun, so he probably have a heavier accent. That's enough about Papa. But I do like to I just like to do a Bama accent, so we're leaning in. True Southern is slow British. If we're to attempt getting into the refinery to reclaim your mother's possessions, we'll need help. LeBlanc may know where to find it. Yes, S.H.I.E.L.D. has stolen some of your mother's possessions. We can attempt to infiltrate the refinery ourselves, but I don't think we'd be successful. Let's ask around for help. Didn't I ask? You two knuckleheads managed to figure out what S.H.I.E.L.D. was looking for? Come and tell me. A good detective should know what's going on. Oh, I thought I clicked that. Getting in that refinery ain't easy. I know that much from experience. You should find one of them people like they've been talking about on the news to help you out. Oil pirates, barricading Highway 1, diverting pipelines and all this. Them the only kind I ever seen get through security. They were saying on TV one of them pirates been hiding in the Better Woods. It's all over the TV. He points to the TV. Yeah, we already listened to that. Yeah, I feel like I can do a Georgian accent and like a Bama, and I've done Texas before, but never been to Louisiana. Been to Kentucky. Kentucky's a real, just fucking, I'm from Kentucky. Like, it's just really obnoxious accent. Some of the people that I met had like chill accents, but there's a lot of like just a real fucking, yeah, it really is just some of the people from Kentucky had some. Are you from wait, Jesse, aren't you, where are you from? What state do you live in? I actually realized I don't know this. I feel like it's always warmer if you are. You're from Bama? You're from Bama? You're in Mississippi, though. Okay, I see. I feel like Bama is one of the easier accents to mimic. For me, personally. I think because people, in the Gulf Coast... Damn, it's gonna be hot there. I feel like in, my hometown where I grew up, people mimicked Bama accents. Like when they, I don't know. I lived in a really country town, and I feel like everybody there wanted to be from the South, so they just mimicked Southern accents. And I feel like Bama was the one that they mimicked the most, so that's why it's easier for me. Because I grew up with people who literally talked like they were from Bama, but they weren't. I'm also exaggerating it too, for entertainment value, not for accuracy. Mostly my own entertainment, because I find it fun to exaggerate accents. But yeah, when I went to Kentucky, those were some interesting accents. Most of the people, most of the regular people I met were had you could tell they had an accent, but it wasn't super overt. But a lot of people in Kentucky are very rural, because Kentucky's just not really that pop, just not, the cities aren't that big there. So, and I was in Louisville. Regular people. Well, okay, so I'm saying regular people very specifically because of an interaction I had with a man who was just the most stereotypical redneck I've ever met in my entire life. And I grew up in New York is, upstate New York is redneck country too. I grew up, my whole school was farmers. So but this guy was just it was he was a bad person, so I don't feel bad kind of making fun of him, but he was just awful. He was something out of an SNL skit. The guy was ridiculous. He was one of my Uber drivers, and he just, I don't know. New England, Northeast redneck and Southern redneck are different people. Oh, 100%. 100%. There are overlaps, though. People think that because it's in New York, you're, like, uppity or whatever, or, like, people are, like, so different. They're different mostly because of literally just where they live, not from a cultural perspective. Like, where I grew up, it's basically, it honestly feels almost the same as some parts of the South that I've been in. Like, with people's general way of being. Except people are not polite. So we don't get, there's no positive element to it. We have all of the equal negatives, like political views. Personally, for me, political views. And, like, yeah, so it's interesting. I do want to go to Atlanta at some point. It would be cool to go there. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have an interest in going to Alabama. I have friends who are from there, and they hate it. They moved for a reason. Hey, mic is so fuzzy. But anyways, yeah, so I actually genuinely, yeah. I guess, like, little fucked up French makes sense for Louisiana. I would have to, like, listen to somebody actually sing it. Or, I'd have to listen to someone do, like, from Louisiana. I don't think I've met anyone from there, to be honest. I don't think I even really watched shows from there. Like, I never watched, like, the Duck Show, whatever it's called, Duck Royalty or whatever. Never watched that. But they like live in the swamp. They're like, that's a different, not the people living in the towns. Their like accents are, like, not like entirely different, but definitely a little bit more wild. More all over the place. So, yeah, I'm not that great at accents. But I do find with these kind of games that are so heavy in dialogue, it is nice to have some sort of, like, different voice for people. So we're going Bama. We're going little fucked up Bama, because that's all I can do. Consistently. Although we'll slip into Texan and it'll slip into Georgian. Out of nowhere. Sometimes just depending on the word I'm saying. So, but also, hello Bob. Hope you're doing well. We're having regular. Playing Fallout again this week. Bob, I'm so sorry, but it is too slow for me to stream. But I will be finishing it off stream and posting on YouTube. Because I believe I did record all of my gameplay. I don't remember actually if I did all my gameplay of it. I also might start over. I might start the game over with better configuration setup. Because I picked, like, some of the worst perks and skills. But I did enjoy it. I definitely, like, I want to play it for sure. But it's so slow for streaming. I was getting, I like, could not get through. I would hit the 2-hour mark, and I would be checking the time, and be like, oh god, I've only done 2 hours. Like, I gotta keep going. And it's just, I guess it's just not enough. It's hard because, like, on one hand, it's really fun in a way because it's, like, it is so chill. I can, like, chat with chatters. But then, like, if I have a low viewership that day, and there's, like, nobody talking, which has happened a few times when I've played Fallout, there's, like, no one in chat, I'm dying. Like, it is just, like, it's a marathon for me to, like, get through. Whereas I feel like if I play it off stream, I'll just enjoy, like, focusing on the game, doing a good job, exploring, feeling a little less rushed. So we're gonna play Assassin's Creed next for Sunday streams, which will be fun. I think it'll be fun. It's shorter, so I don't think Assassin's Creed's very long, the original. But I did enjoy it. I definitely will play it through. We actually hit a point in the last game, last session where we, I feel like we made some really good progress in the game, at least. I went to the wrong website. So, we'll see. Assassin's Creed. 15 hours? How long is Fallout supposed to be? Okay, it's a little bit shorter. Fallout's 16 hours, and Assassin's Creed is 15. I think we clocked like 15 hours already in Fallout, though, because I did not... I didn't know what I was doing. So confused in that game. If we're to attempt getting into the refinery to reclaim... Yeah, we already read this. LeBlanc may know where to find it. It's good advice. Do you recall where Duck lives? It's a fugitive hiding along the Betcher. Does anyone know how to pronounce this? Betcher? Is it Betcher? Or Betcher? Batter? I've never seen this word before. Is it a type of tree? Man, I don't know what's going on, but the past couple of weeks I've been learning so much from video games that I didn't know before. And from chat about things. Yes, we saw him mentioned in the news. Allegedly an oil pirate. What about him? Maybe he can help us get into S.H.I.E.L.D.? That's reasonable to assume. Where is the Betcher? The Betcher woods are along the Mississippi River, near Dime's Discount. Are oil pirates coming? Increasingly so. The pipeline network in this region is largely unmonitored. Claire Bionics and others are developing new technologies to address this. Okay. We got a new one. Your brother never ended up at Floodgate Tavern. Erica said Blake was headed to Floodgate Tavern last night. Gus, the bartender, said Blake never showed up. Your brother. Your brother. Wow, we got a bunch of these. Private investigator Brett LeBlanc. You saw S.H.I.E.L.D. agents leaving your house with a box following your mom's death. An old man in Norco named Pawpaw had... someone did a really good skit of, like, grandparent names. And every time I read that, I think of him. And it makes me laugh. Had delusions about your mom. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by the way of her Cajun ancestry. He once threw a brick through a church window. A fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River, Betcher Woods. Okay. Laura's... Oh, so it's not the same guy. Laura St. Clair is a bitch. Just kidding. Regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oil. We're interested in your mom. Sorry. Her role is not secure. The board would like to replace her, but they fear the influence of her father. Interested in your mom. Likely due to some aspect of your mom's research. Understood. Okay. And who's this guy? Thomas St. Clair is Laura St. Clair's father and the affluent founder of Claire Bionics, a machine learning startup. ML! Betcher refers to the alluvial land between the low tide of Mississippi and the levee. Interesting. Okay. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, and usually we play Retro Classic on Sundays, but then I rescheduled to Monday, and then we did tier list instead. So this week's a little bit off for streaming. We ended up doing the tier list for like several hours, so I ended up not playing Assassin's Creed. I feel like we did everything there. This has taken another unusual turn. Erica told us that Blake was heading here yesterday evening, but the bartender says that Blake hasn't come by in weeks. Something may have happened on his way here. Alluvium is loose clay, silt, sand, or gravel that has been deposited by running water in a stream bed. I was gonna say, because I actually don't know what alluvial is, but I kind of assumed it was like a sandy area. It's like almost, it's not swamp, but it's like sandbanks almost kind of style. Oh, I forgot. My bad. I turned the follower thing off when playing this game because it goes over the there's just too much stuff on the screen to have it up. LeBlanc says that S.H.I.E.L.D. has stolen a box of your mother's possessions. We have nothing else to go on. We must retrieve the stolen items and hope that they point us towards your brother. Accessing S.H.I.E.L.D.'s headquarters won't be easy. Without assistance, perhaps impossible. I suggest we recruit help before attempting it ourselves. Okay. We gotta visit Duck. Do we know where Duck is now? This is Duck. Your mom was conducting research for client. Oh, wait. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. An old friend of your mom's. Your memory of him is scattered and vague. LeBlanc suggested you visit him, but where does he live? You tried to recollect. His face. Brief, generous smiles, but otherwise placid, expressionless. Alright, I forgot we're going asshole route. We're a dick in this. You hid behind Catherine when he was around. Like, we're not a nice person in this game. His health. It took a turn before you left. A bit of lethargy. Irregular breathing. Oh my god. Breathing. Sores on his legs. Your mom brought him food on days when he was unable to stand. His son. Dead at 14. An explosion in the yard. Natural gas leaking from a pipe. Something caused a spark. Damn, that's crazy. It crossed the property to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s chemical annex. There's only one neighborhood along the fence line. What's left of it, anyhow. Small fragments of his home pass through that black ink of your mind. The perennial accumulation of dust. The damp curtains and pile of cans on the kitchen table in those refinery shadows of the little slab bungalow. Duck lives in Dimes. Dimes is the neighborhood along the fence line of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s chemical annex. Duck lives there. Alright, found information. I mean, the levee in the river that is exposed during low tide. Yeah, so it's like a land that only, exists during low tide, like sandbanks kind of style. Not inside, my bad. The world. Can we go to Sarpy Books? Dimes. Okay. Music is so good in this game. The house is partially boarded up. You assume it's an artifact of the hurricane in preparation that has since become a permanent fixture. Hi. Not the first ones to come through here, toppling over all my shit in the dark. Since the buyout, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty. Come around looking for copper. But you would do that kind of thing, Kay. Not like your brother. How's it been, Duck? How's it been? About how it looks. I made such a mess with that head drive. Just trying to keep myself out of trouble till it's my turn to go. So, Mention a buyout? You must have noticed coming in, the houses are all gone. People here have been fighting with S.H.I.E.L.D. all their lives. They've got a little momentum on their side after the last explosion. Papers were making S.H.I.E.L.D. look bad. But hell, we were here first. S.H.I.E.L.D. moved in, we suffered. Gas leaks, noise, explosions. Can't grow my vegetables out in the yard. Just won't grow. Never cared to move, but I knocked doors for it anyhow. If S.H.I.E.L.D. had never dropped it on us, my little plot of land would be worth something. Money they were offering to buy us out was alright. Be worth a lot more had they never come. Number they put in front of me, I said piss on it. Could have sued after Reese died. Just didn't have the energy for it. Now I'm the last one left on dimes. So, sorry about Reese. It's history. Most days I can't remember his face, if I'm honest. When you fill out the survey at the head drive clinic, they ask you to write down memories. Control points, they call them. I couldn't stand to write out his name. It was too painful. I skipped his memory. I regretted it at first, but I'm thankful for it now. It'd be a lot worse if that monster carried a piece of my boy inside it. I unleashed it. The monster, Super Duck, calls itself that just to get to me, just to piss me off. It's my fault. That company that made it for me, I should have known from the get-go. They only do their business at night. Found out later they don't even have a license. Your mother went to the same clinic for hers. Tried to warn her. The junk that was in my brain, he begins to laugh, is spreading around like a virus. It's even in the trees. I told your mother, don't get messed up in any of that. She tells me it's talking to her through the radio. I said, turn off the radio. She never listens. Stop responding to me. I figure that monster's got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with, so she kept up with my mom. Up until right near the end, Kay. She lived like she wasn't sick. She never quit. But I couldn't see it wear it on her. It took a toll on her body. Okay. It started in her liver. They burned it out. Thought that maybe it was the end of it. Before you know it, they found a little in her lungs. She was still going all over town, walking up and down airline like some kind of bag lady. Figure she thought it would go away if she ignored it, but that didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, it never did quit. Been getting sores, cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. Tried to tell her that, said, Catherine, this is not the kind of thing you can work off. You think she listened? By the time I got to her brain, that was all there was to it. No more working, no more doing nothing. But she'd already gotten fed up with me by that point. Never really made amends before they put her in that mausoleum with her daddy. Hurts my heart thinking about it. But what can you do? No hiding from God's will. So, not a good idea, Kay. What for? They stole my mom's stuff. Well, that's interesting. The regional executive, she took a particular interest in your mother. Why? She wanted to know the things Catherine knew, I suppose. Your mother was out in the lake. She heard S.H.I.E.L.D. or somebody was building some kind of rig out there. She wanted to find out for herself. She didn't find out what she was looking for, but she found something. Sounded to me like her medication was messing up her head, but she insisted it was real, some kind of UFO. She said it followed her for nearly a mile. But anyhow, that CEO they got at S.H.I.E.L.D., she's about as far out of her mind as your mother was. She must have caught wind of all this. Catherine got to be careful in her old age, paranoid, even. The important things she kept hidden. Whatever S.H.I.E.L.D. stole, it wasn't nothing important. But you want to get it back. Can you help us get it? I'm going to regret telling you this, but I've been sitting on it so long, been dying to tell somebody. I don't know how S.H.I.E.L.D. managed to do it, but they fucked up. They bought out this neighborhood, and ever since they did, they put me behind the firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Not like I know what the hell to do with it. Clicked around a bit, but just got myself lost. Can't hardly read the screen. Computer's back there in my little library. Have a look. And whatever you do, Kay, I'm asking you to be careful. More questions about my mom. This monster was my mom was working for it? Hate even thinking about that thing. It knows I'm here dying while it grows and grows. Big, disgusting, toxic birds sprouting up from the ground all over the region with teeth and hands and all kinds of shit. Unbelievable. Turns my stomach. But you know what? I won't be the first to die. Hell no. Roped your mother into some lunacy. She wouldn't tell me the details. I couldn't get a single word out of her after a point. Did you attend her funeral? I planned to. Arranged for my godchild to pick me up and everything. But the day of the service, I could hardly walk. I heard from a couple people it was a beautiful one. For all the bridges she burned, there was plenty of people who had nice things to say. Even a few of her colleagues from the university showed up, the ones who got her sacked. I know that have chapped her ass. They buried her with that fake little ring she always wore around her neck. She'd say it reminded her of who she was. Figured she probably wanted to give it to you, but you were gone. And Blake, well, he'd have pawned it to anyone fool enough to buy it. So, you don't know the story? Kinda funny if you weren't so sad. Your granddaddy wanted to prove he was from royal stock, so he broke into the pawn shop up there on Airline and stole the biggest ruby he could find. Went around telling everyone it was from the old world. Said it traveled from France to Nova Scotia and down the Mississippi River. Well, that was a bunch of bullshit. He ended up in Angola for that. Angola? I'm sorry, I suck at pronouncing stuff. Though they never did find the ring. Catherine took it to an appraiser one time. It's cubic zirconia. Fake. The man spent months in jail for a fake piece of jewelry. After that, everyone started calling him King Pierre. They laughed him out of crevasse. Mom was fired from the university? Sure. You were young. Couldn't have been too long after Blue passed. She lied up and down to get that job. Nothing special. Just some community college in the city. But that's Catherine. Never wanted to play it straight. Suppose Blake took after her in that respect. Okay. Alright. Library. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. U.S. Army Corps Anomalous Light Report. A report on the levitating spheres of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory and the Bonnet Caird spillway throughout the spring and summer of YX1S, commissioned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. After careful survey of the soil content in the area near Cape Memory, our inquiry has determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of confined pockets of gas that, given exposure to sufficient heat, may ignite. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating luminous spheres. The Pigman. Some claim that the Pigman is a type of grunge who hides beneath the interstate bridges that cross Lake Pontchartrain. I used to not be able to say that one, and then I googled it, and I listened to it over and over again until I got it. Legend has it that if you bring up the Pigman a gift, he will return a gift to you in kind. Alright, thanks, Pigman. Alright. A strange ornamental box. Okay. Press it. You attempt to open the box. It's locked. Find the key. Find the key. It's gonna be in the head of a buck is mounted to the wall. Very good talk. A trophy sitting atop the bookshelf reads Junior Champion Reese Richard, St. Charles Parish, YX2B. Okay. Storage containers filled with paperwork and newspaper clippings. You sift through some of the clippings that fill the containers. Most relate to the catalytic cracking unit explosion of YX-10. Descriptions of the aftermath, the destruction, the displacement, the workers who died. Your father is listed among the names. I think that's everything. A printout containing the letterhead of the law office in Metairie sits in the tray of the printer. Mr. Richard, after carefully considering the circumstances of the buyout, we recommend that you proceed with relocation. SHIELD is not legally obligated to provide you with an easement. You may find yourself trespassing on private property when leaving and returning to your home. Okay, big guy. A collection of bills, letters, and photographs that are pinned to the board. The photographs are of various industrial and infrastructural landscapes that you recognize from around the region. The Geismar aluminum fat refinery, the grain elevators downriver, the airport control tower. Okay. Alright. We do have stuff to do here. Your grandpa broke into a pawn shop. Your mom later discovered that the ruby was synthetic material. She still wore the ring around her neck until she died. She was buried with it. Blue is in a mausoleum. Blue wasn't buried. He was interred in a mausoleum. You visited it a few times as a kid. Catherine brought flowers and prayed there. You sat restlessly, waiting for her to finish. Afterward, she dragged you into the church that faced River Road to make you touch the holy water. She watched you motion the signs of the cross before fixing your shirt. She held your shoulder as the two of you left. Laura St. Clair is interested in your mom. Duck speculates that it's because of the object your mom observed in the lake. Duck is an old friend of your mom's who lost his son when a shield pipeline cutting through their yard exploded. He versioned his consciousness at the same clinic as her. They thought of touch before she died. He lives in Dimes and is in poor health. Your mom versioned her consciousness at the same disreputable neural versioning clinic as Duck. The device that hosts her consciousness is called a head drive. Okay. Good to know. You pass your finger over the trackpad, waking the machine. SHIELD security terminal is displayed on the console. Use terminal. You sit before the SHIELD terminal display. That was weird. This is a map of SHIELD's Sentinel drone security fleet. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. If you want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from this zone. There are currently 3 drones patrolling Zone A. Perhaps there is a way of relocating them to the other allotment. Okay. So wait, this one... 3 max capacity, okay. It seems there is a precaution in place to prevent any zone from being unsecured, but there may be a way around this. No zone can host more than 3 drones. When one zone contains no drones, then a maximum capacity neighbor will reallocate a drone to its unsecured neighbor. This means that when removing the last drone from Zone A, we must make sure there are none none of its neighbors are at maximum capacity. Okay, okay. Deselect. This is not at maximum. This is not at maximum. This one is at maximum. This one's not at maximum. This is at maximum, okay. A neighbor zone, I see, okay. So move this one to here. And then this one to here. Okay. None of these are at max capacity. Okay. Max capacity, not max capacity. Okay, I see. Okay. It seems you are only given 10 control operations before the system resets. No security area can host more than 3 drones at a time. When a drone is sent to an area that is at maximum capacity, the destination area sends one of its own drones to an unsecured neighbor. Right. Okay, so move this one here. Okay, and then move this one here. So we've done 2 actions. We have 8 more actions to go. Okay. We're gonna run out of moves. Okay, and then I think now we can move. This is gonna be at max though. This is also gonna be at max. Shit. I'm not gonna be able to do it because I fucked that up. Okay. Yes, I understand. Okay. Oh, you can just reset when you fuck it up. Okay, cool. So what I'm thinking is we need to empty the ones that are directly adjacent, or at least we need several of them to have only one. So what I'm thinking is we move this one here, then we move this one here, and then we can move this. I just need at least 3. Is it gonna care that I moved all these? Is it gonna redo these because I emptied an area? That's perfect though. It moved something for me, which is great. Hey drones, how you doing? Pokemon trade appointment, nice. How'd it go? We're talking about drones right now. Look, it's you. I even just said drones. It's been good. My bitrate hasn't dropped or anything. It's my internet was the problem yesterday, so it was freaking out. So we can go here and here now, and none of them will be at max. Perfect. All right, so let's do this. Zone A unsecured. Cool. The drones have been cleared from the entrance area of the refinery. I suspect this will be helpful. I would think so, yeah. Give your friend 100% Dragonite. Nice! Drones mention, I know. How would you describe the floor? We're learning about accents. I'm learning about accents today. How would you describe the Florida accent? It's kind of funny. I feel like the words that you say that are different from words that I say could also be Boston words. Like descriptions. You say milk, right? There are several Florida accents because Florida's 4 states in a trench coat. That's true. There really are like very different parts of Florida, huh? There's like Miami, like near the Everglades, I feel like. Then there's the Panhandle. North Florida Southern accent, West Florida Midwest accent, South Florida New York and Cuba and question mark? Yeah, that seems fair. New York City, New York, not right. New York. Not upstate New York, which is my fucking weird accent that makes no sense. I was talking to somebody who is from Chicago and he was like, dude, you talk just like me. And I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know why we do. Actually, he was from San Diego. But he has like a weird, it's the most random accent. He has like if like Jersey and Chicago had a baby, is what his accent is. So we bonded over our weird accents because my brother, I don't know if it's because we were from Canada and then we moved around a lot, and like I lived in like 3 different states before we settled down. I think where did I live? I lived in Canada, and then we lived in Virginia, and then we lived in New York. So not 3 different states, sorry, 2 states. And then my hometown just had a bunch of people with a bunch of random accents. Like we said wicked. Like wicked was a thing in my school. And that's like a Boston thing. I don't know why we had it. But basically, if there's a vowel and you can emphasize it, I emphasize it. I used to say asshole, and then my friends made fun of me so many times in college that I fixed it. And I would say asshole, but when I'm mad, it comes out, and I'm like, fucking asshole, like, it's like, why is this accent happening? It makes no sense. I don't make sense. So whenever I do accents, I always mix up like 3 different types of accents because I think that's how I talk, like naturally. Like in this game, we've done like a sort of Bama accent, a Texan accent, and a Georgian accent, all in one, multiple times. I'm sure all of them are bad too. If I listen to, I'm not good at accents unless I listen to them for a while. So if I were to like listen to a podcast for 40 minutes, I could probably do a pretty good accent. But right off the bat, just trying to do accents, like I'm pretty trash at it. I'm sure all of them just come across as offensive because I just emphasize, like, I overly emphasize everything. Keep a weird accent because it's South Florida, but with parents from New Jersey and Arizona. Oh my god, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because, yes, a lot of the words you say are Jersey, too. Jersey, like, roof and, like, milk is, like, a Jersey thing. Living in New England has moved my accent more towards New York, U.S. First moved here, people thought I was half New York, half British. Person on uppers. When I went to school, and I went to school with a ton of people from New York City. I don't know why my college just had a ton of people from New York City. I don't know why they chose to go to school in Rochester. But when I did, people were like, "Are you from like?" I used to get Jersey a lot. Was a question. People asked me if I was from Boston. They're like, "Why do you sound like you're from a city in like the Northeast, but you're also kind of podunk and you say some like also like redneck shit?" Because I grew up in farm country, and then you know what it probably is? I think it's I watched a lot of like Law and Order set in New York, like SVU. I watched a lot of Law and Order, and we watched a lot of comedians. So I wonder if I just picked up accents like as I watched television. Northeast city, but podunk. Maybe you fit in Springfield, Massachusetts. Probably. Grew up in the middle of fucking nowhere. But then I go to my dentist and they're like, "Were you born in New York City? You have like you say like New Yorker shit." And I'm like, I don't know, man. And I went to school with a bunch of people from New York. So like that added, like I say, busted. It's like, yeah, my teeth were busted in high school, and they're like, are you from here? I'm like, no. And then I used to say, say, not oot, but like kind of close. I used to have a Canadian, like a little touch of a Canadian accent. I also used to write everything in British English. So, just a character, I guess. Dean Snord! Efax. Yeah, is Efax here or is it Refax today? I kind of forgot what I was doing in the game, to be honest. I know we just fixed the, I guess we go outside. I want to open the thingy in here, though. Want to get all sneaky. Alright, maybe if we turn the light off, he won't know. He won't know that we're sneaking on his stuff and we'll be able to find it. No, that didn't work. Weird. Seems like a very normal thing to have worked. Turn the lights off, can't see us, we're invisible. Okay. Anything else? How you doing, Kay? Oh, okay. Alright, just want to make sure so we don't have to go trek around the freaking world. Look at all the foliage on top of this house. Can you imagine? Oh, it's gotta smell so bad living there. Okay. Should we go to Shield? Let's go to the mausoleum first. And just see what's up in here. Oh, this is pretty. Dead people. Madeira. The face of your mom's crypt is damaged, with cracks running along the edge. It appears as if someone has tampered with the crypt. With a pry bar, we could open ourselves. Let's open it. Let's desecrate a grave! Let's do it today! Alright, crowbar. Switch emanation. Let's put this crowbar outside. Let's go. Grave Robin! Yum. Anyways, you approached the church and tried the door, but it's locked. Classic churches, am I right? Just kidding, they're usually open. Okie doke. Still not over the crouton thing, in case you're wondering. Just wanted to ask you some questions. Too bad. If you wanted my help, you should have listened to me when I told you to stop petting the cat. We set the cat. We made the cat, going to the stratosphere. Worth it. It's probably gonna fuck up the ending for the game, but I don't care. It's funny. Oh, hey, Shield. What's up? These are a new generation of St. Clair units. They are running the latest cloud-distributed SCOS. Their armor is composed of more durable and lightweight alloys than my own. Gaining access to the facility will not be a trivial task. I can read. Indeed, it may not be possible with only the two of us. Are you prepared? Let's hold off. Let's hold off. So, let's grab somebody. Let's see if we can find somebody else who will do things with us. Grave Batman. The dynamic Grave duo. Dimes discount. Floodgate Tavern. Anybody in here worth talking to? Just gonna ask us for money. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Fix the clip drops. If we're to attempt, we'll need help. Yeah, oh, okay. I hate when games do that when you already clicked on something and it's like, oh, I reset. You can do Dimes discount. There's something behind Dimes discount, right? Or no? What's up? Okay. Okay. Alright, I don't know what to do. I guess we have to try and then fail and then someone will tell us something else. Okay. Like, where did we go before? Shield, Mausoleum, Sarpy Books, Dimes, Home, Floodgate Tavern. Didn't we go somewhere else too? Did it not save that? Enjoy your lurk! You praise Pokemon. Ooh, enjoy your appraisal time. I hope it is rich with winnings. Maybe we talk to the PI? Oh, we could talk to the PI. Well, if it works. Fuck you. Dang it. There's apples. I feel like there's nowhere to go. Crowbar. Nice. Okay, cool. Now we can go back to the mausoleum. Good. I knew retracing your steps would make sense. Okay. Well, how do I do it? Here we go. You pry at the cracked marble face of the crate. It peels away from the thin caulk bead effortlessly. Someone has removed Catherine's casket. Okay. A letter. The penmanship's delicate. It reads, Beloved Kay, her remains are safe. You will be reunited with your family soon. Seems normal. This was your mother's ring. She wore it on a chain around her neck. Take the ring. Find Catherine's ring. Got in a tree. Alright. Okay, ring. Conducting research in the lake. Okay. I feel like we already did that one. Her body was stolen from the Red Church Mausoleum. Your mom. Your mom. Alright. I think that's it. I'll Twitch it for now. For now. Alright. Can we get in the church now? What if we do a pry bar? What if I just fucking... Oh, it's gone now. Okay. What's that gonna do for us? Do we go back to maybe the bar? Maybe we go back to the bar and talk to him again? Maybe you have more info now? Technically? That's not a fact. Shit. Bye. 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 Guy's gone. I'd recognize that ring anywhere. Your mama had that hanging from her neck all her life. Ain't really got much of luster to it, but still. Surprised your brother hasn't sold it for drugs, to be real honest. Okay. You're useless. Useless! Where did we go? It's supposed to be probably out here, I'd imagine. It's between the Mississippi. Yeah, it's gonna be like out here. I guess we try. I don't know what else to do. We might die. I should save before this. Can't leave. As I feared, I am no match for these newer models. I said, now, shitbirds. It may be best for us to seek outside help. Let's inquire about town. Makes sense. Makes sense, but we already did, so... The streets are quiet and empty. Okay, so nobody's here. How can we... Near Dime's discount. Okay. Cleared the sentinel drones from the entrance, but the guards remain. Making it to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s headquarters won't be possible on our own, even with the drones cleared. Okay. Alright, so Dime's discount, but maybe I missed somewhere to click? I'm confused. It's like, go to Dime's discount, but then there's like nobody there, that you can't actually go anywhere. There's like, I can't even go anywhere. Like, there's no... And then we can't talk to LeBlanc anymore. We've already talked to him like a bunch of times, so we've ran out of all of our things. He said go to the Batcher and then talk to that guy, and he'll smuggle us in. But we literally, there's nobody here, and I can't go anywhere. So I don't know. It is that time. First time looking at the walkthrough. I just don't. Know what else we could do. Oh, apparently my assumption about the frickin' my assumption about this was correct. Oh. You pull on the mouth of the deer. It articulates open by way of an internal hinge. Inside of the mouth is a golden key. You remove the key from its perch and slide it into your pocket. I thought it was gonna be that. Oh, right, we're gonna do this. You use the key in your possession to unlock the box. Inside, you discover a small collection of letters folded with care and decayed by time. Read. Let's stick to the letters from here. The new phone in the house shows a list of incoming calls. I was unbearable last night. Words were leaving my mouth and never entered my head. Please know how much I care about you and how much I wish I could tell him. I understand your frustration and I'm sorry, and I love you. I hope you can bless me with your patience just a little longer. Love you with my whole heart. C. C? Was that our mom? I think it was our mom. What's to do with fucking our mom? Because our mom was Christine, right? Alright, so we did that. I'm confused though still, because like... I did that one already. Oh, okay, this is my bad. There's a new... Oops. There's a new, button, apparently, down here that I didn't notice. Because it looks like... Oh, we went here earlier! I totally forgot about this. Hi, guy. Either of you see a little dog, a little black pit, green eyes. You see her, you send her this way. She answered to Potts. Okay, don't say you the one they're looking for. He's gonna disappear. Go to the bookstore, pick up the Durg. Pick up dog food. Overworld. Give it a dog or a dime discount. We can pick up the dog food. Yes. Okay. Is it sep? Oh, I can't. You pour a heap of food onto the ground before the dog. She laps up the kibble and follows behind you as you step away. Puppy, our party! Potts joins party! Let's go, Potts! Okay. Sorry, that part made me a little excited. Doggo! Potts! You brought back my pot liquor. She was having me a worry. Potts now. She tough as they come, but Lucky thought they had her. He reaches down and pets the dog behind her ears as she pants eagerly. He regards Million. Say, robot, you look familiar. You a clairbionics unit? No. Alright then. Just thought you might fill Lucky in on a little gossip. What gossip? Laura St. Clair. She's one unusual character. Turning that refinery inside out on some wild goose chase. For what? What I was hoping the robot might tell me. But anyhow, they call me Lucky. I stick around here. You need help, you find me. Help is just what we need. That right? We must infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. to retrieve some stolen property. We could use a hand. I done got past them fences more than I can count. That's a good time. Even got me a couple grenades in my bag. Nice. Lucky'll come. You can count on Lucky. Let's go! Now that there are so many of us, we'll need a truck to get around. Let's return to the house. I hope to finish repairs quickly. Dude, are we gonna fucking... The gang's all here, man. The gang is all here. Let's go. Alright. Why can't I... Oh no, we have to like backtrack all the way there. Home. Backyard. Cool. How does it feel to be back in this house, Kay? I'd rather be anywhere else. You weren't happy here before you left. I understand why. You and Catherine didn't get along. She never said it, but I know she regretted the way she spoke to you in those days. I don't mean to dwell on such difficult topics. Okay. We'll wrap this up. Oh, sure did this. This one. Fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River, Betcher Woods. Okay. Can we be done? I'll be finished shortly. Okay, because we can talk to this guy. So this Miss Madera's house then. Lucky knew your mama a bit. How? She was around. Seen her a time or two. She weren't no friend to the companies neither. They'd have liked to have her dead. They got their wish. The old man nods. They did. These companies want to get off the oil. Too much trouble. What do you mean? They put them wind turbines out in the Gulf, and now they're building a brain. Brain? Hell, everybody know they in there building a brain. All the refineries is doing that. Going to hook them all up. Make a bigger brain. That ain't enough to outsmart Lucky. Lucky's smarter than any big brain you can dream of. They're going to use it to find fuel out in space. Best of luck to them. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a buck. And why get in their way? Lucky ain't nobody's way. Everybody like Lucky just fine. Of course. Old man gives no further comment. People think Lucky hates S.H.I.E.L.D. Lucky don't hate S.H.I.E.L.D. He just like causing trouble. Without S.H.I.E.L.D. ain't nobody have a job in this place. But here come that robot. We best get moving. You want to talk more? Just tap me on the shoulder. Can we pet dog? I don't want to talk to her. I want to pet the dog. Rude. S.H.I.E.L.D. is building a brain. Lucky says S.H.I.E.L.D. is developing an artificial intelligence in order to conduct exploratory missions for off-world mineral reserves. Okay. Can't believe I can't pet the dog. I've finished preparing the truck. Shall we attempt to access S.H.I.E.L.D.? One sec. Can I pet the dog? Eh. Damn it. Damn it! Okay, fine. Can I pet the dog? Can I pet the dog now? Oh, hi. Monkey flies from the bed of the truck as Million speeds down the highway. Oh, bye. Guess we've lost Monkey. Lucky shouts over the noise of the highway. What you got, Kay? What do you know about S.H.I.E.L.D.? Lucky to all about there is to know. What about it? Tell me about Laura St. Clair. Laura St. Clair is the regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. NORCO. Board of directors appointed her because of Thomas, her daddy. They was thinking they get her daddy. Look how that worked out. She's done lost her mind, and Thomas, he don't want nothing to do with her. What do you mean? Well, hell, it's been all up in all the papers. She's been sending survey teams out into the lake. Why she send them out there? Don't make no sense. That area of the lake, they ain't got no oil, no salt domes. Whatever she's looking for, it ain't much to do with oil. Oh, the facility being a narco. S.H.I.E.L.D. came here early. All this area was plantations. Weren't no money in that after slavery. Got all oil right there in the Gulf. Oil companies come in, get the land cheap, river connects straight to it. Whole operation down there used to be run from their central headquarters. Then they split it up to get around some laws. Now you got this regional corporation with Laura St. Clair at the top. He laughs. Bet they regret that idea. Thomas started the company that gets all the security contracts around here. Got his degree from LSU. Moved down to California to make robots. Man's a billionaire. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s board of directors appointed his daughter thinking they could get some of his expertise at a discount. This truck sim mod looks pixelated. I know. They were going for something and it's just, it didn't. That would be really fun actually if they modded, you'd get like a 16-bit mod. And they ain't known the drama back then, but they sure know it now. Thomas legally disowned his daughter. She tried stealing Claire bionics out from under him. Some people say she even tried to kill him. So they're building a brain. S.H.I.E.L.D. trying to find a way to get off oil. Too much politics in that. What they want to find is They want is to find minerals where they ain't no people. Where's that? You can place up the sky. Out in them stars, but you can't go flying around up there without a big brain. So they was hoping to get to Laura St. Clair's daddy, but too bad for them. Okay. Around here? Lucky come from Vacherie. Right up the river. Would this be a Vacherie? But he done traveled the land, walked to Knoxville, sailed to Mexico. Lucky done seen a good piece of this world. Oh yeah, Potts. Potts been Lucky's side for 2 years. Found her pregnant beneath a car one day. Couldn't stand to see her with like she was. Met a man with some land and wanted the babies. Thought we'd part ways eventually, but shoot. Guess I got used to her being around. She returned all I did for her many times. I love Potts! Potts! Can I pet Potts? I love how it alternates between like an actual bark and woof. Woof woof. Just a guy. Sorry. Okay. Where are we going? Probably want to go to... Do we not want to? Oh. Oh, I guess maybe we want to go straight to S.H.I.E.L.D.? Is this what we want to do? Okay. No sentinel drones around. Once we clear these two, we're in. Ready? Let's do it. Holy shit. You got fucked up. Nice. He's much more powerful than I am. Nothing much to it. When them sentinels not around, they let you more or less walk into the place. And would you take a look at that big fella? The freight mover? Hell of a machine. Could really put on a show with one of them. Lucky just thinking out loud. Let's get to it, eh? Refinery's ours. Let's go. Let's go! Alright, this fucking weird ass shit was happening last time. Catherine, you made it to this warehouse with Big Bird. I sure did. We have a job for you. It will pay. It will solve some problems before you die. Dallas. No stranger to the network. You will assist Catherine. Yes. Catherine, in the lake, you saw the stone. We saw you see the stone. We want the stone, but it has evaded us. Okay. Super Duck is what else? A network. A system of signals, wireless communications of locusts and frogs, cypress roots, disease vectors, internet of flesh, biomimicry, internet of internet, radio towers, distributed AI, distributed birds in flight. Is this a startup ad? Super Duck saw you see the stone because Super Duck was an eagle in the sky. The stone is a sky thing that many want, but it reveals itself to no one. No one except for you, Catherine. It followed you through the lake. It loves you. It seeks you. It will submit to you. But we must act fast. Shield wants the stone. Claire Bionics wants the stone. Super Duck wants the stone. And John has the stone. John. Everyone hates John. Everyone follows him. Influencer, dopamine fiend, convinced himself he has faith in God, convinced others even. Some young and idealistic, some old and bitter. These are the garrets of John. You will find them gathered in the bowels of Promenade Mall in Kenner. John has hidden the stone in this forgotten place. He will use the stone in an attempt to fulfill his prophecies, but his are the prophecies of a fool. Alright, wild fucking bird blob thing. Got it? Go get me my shiny stone. Hurry! Before you die, I want to eat it. Have a good evening, you two. Okay, fucking weirdo. Okay. Alright, earned 16 cents on my stocks. Can you please explain to me what... So wait. Sorry, go. You go. What was that? What was what? There's a bird with teeth the size of my head living inside that warehouse. Yeah. That's normal to you? No. But I mean, I've seen some stuff in my life. Me too, but... What's this stone? He said it loves you. What was that all about? I totally fucked up his accent. Yeah, I forgot he had an accent, but we're gonna not do it. I don't know. I saw a drone or something in the lake. Why does it keep calling it a stone? Stone? Drone? I have no idea. I was a little distracted. Well, I need you to start paying attention or neither one of us is getting paid tonight. I got the gist. Some internet weirdos are living in the mall and they've got the stone. That's right. Kenner John and his gang. They're keeping the stone at the old Promenade Mall. Promenade. Why can't I say it when it's like in a sentence? Promenade Mall in Kenner. We need to find a way inside, get the stone, bring it back here. You got that? Go to the abandoned mall, steal magical stone, bring it to the giant warehouse bird. Couldn't be more clear. Biggest node in this network is inside this building. I'm a little lost. What's up? I don't know what the hell is going on. Super Duck is what? Super Duck. Yeah. What is it? Something like a virus and affects things. Animals, trees, phones, whatever else. So what was that thing in the warehouse? A node in the network. There's a handful around the region. You use the app long enough, you get to know them. And the app is for doing whatever this virus wants you to do? I don't know. Just how I keep the lights on. Who's John? The thing in the warehouse mentioned a John. Kenner John. You don't know Kenner John? Never heard of him. Happy for you. He makes videos. They get shared all over the internet. I watched a couple. Religious stuff. You religious? I turned away for a while, but the cancer brought me back. No doubt. John's a divisive figure among the faithful, not the most orthodox preacher. Where do you find this stone? Things Super's looking for, Promenade Mall is in Kenner. That's how it's Super said anyway. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's Eagle Wholesale. And we have to go where? Okay. A single car sits in the parking lot. A subdivision at the mall's rear is beyond the lot. Here by the subdivision. That's Keith? Who? Keith Broussard. The guy I went to high school with. Where did you go to high school? Destrehan? Destrehan's right down the street. Not so odd you'd see him here. In an abandoned parking lot in the rain in the middle of the night? Guess I've been on this app too long. Seems fine to me. Keith? Kate. Alright, sister. Thought that was you. What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm working. Me too. Working a case. Starting me a little news website. What's the website? What's this website? Ain't got a name yet. Still trying to come up with something cool. Keith's News Alert or something like that. I'm just trying to report on what's really happening around here. Be investigating. Tell me about this case you're working, Keith. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what's going on in this mall right here. Heard they got small boys coming in and out. Textbooks adrenochrome harvesting facility. Guy who runs the operation looks about as much like a pervert as you can picture. Kenner John? You got it. Man looks like a slug. I know he got his start posting in comment section on New Orleans news and views. He'd go in there saying he learned how to speak to God. Got himself some attention that way. Before you know it, this gaggle of boys started following him around. Sick stuff. Guy's a sicko. Okay. I should keep moving. But maybe I'll come back later to see how the case is going? I'd like that, sister. pass by. Why don't I see you around so often these days? Staying busy. You mind me asking you something? Just a thing I find myself wondering about. Sure. Don't mean for this to be rude, but how come you treated Blue the way you did? One of the best men I ever knew. Why would you ask that? You kept his name. Figured it couldn't have been all bad. Just something I wonder. Well, wonder about something else. Hey, forget I asked. I'm too busy to be thinking about that right now. Then go be busy, Kate. I didn't mean to rattle you like that. Happy and bag of potato chips sits in the car. Okay. Oh, whoa. Where's this? A 4-door mid-size SUV, an older model, well maintained. Garage. Garage. Light pours from the partially open garage door. How's going? Catherine crouches and peers beneath the garage door. Sports commentary blares from a television in the far corner. She studies the space beyond the threshold. A compressor, ice chest, tackle boxes, stacks of cardboard, buckets of bolts, and welding scrap. Kitchen supplies, a butane stove, laundry baskets filled with cans of cat food, an old candle burned to its base and tipped onto the floor. Stacks of disintegrating newspaper, a microphone stand, a collection of shadeless lamps lined against the wall as if awaiting a firing squad. Situated amidst the clutter, a man in a red folding chair watches television, his back turned away. Go inside. What are you doing? Just... Catherine steps into the garage. Wait here. Catherine regains her posture beyond the door. The man doesn't notice her. Speak. Hello? The man looks back and jumps in his chair. What in the... Catherine lifts both hands, palms out. Sorry to startle you. Hell you in my garage for? This is about Bruce, isn't it? Yes. Thank you for the stretch, Astro. How you doing?
I'm in space.
I know you are, mate.
We are in space.
Yeah, we're both in space.
Jeez, Lord Jesus. Ever since he got himself mixed up with that internet freak, people like you been coming by asking about him. Drink as well. But I keep saying the same thing. I don't talk to him. I can't even get him on the phone no more. We work together at the plant in NORCO, but he goes out of his way to avoid me. Of course, he landed a computer job while I'm busting my ass with a torch all day. Won't even look his daddy in the eyes. My kid. She left. Never came back. It's hard. Hard, alright. Can't focus on nothing around here. Always waiting for him to call. He even started digging through all these boxes, looking for a little stuffed monkey he'd carry around as a kid. Sounds just like my daughter. Figured I could give it to him as a kind of peace offering. What would you tell him if he ever came back? Hell, I don't know. Get some sense. Guess I'd say, Bruce, you're my boy, and this here is your home. Wouldn't turn you away for nothing. That cult shit, that Garrett shit, let it go. Just come back home. That's what I'd say. If you see him, if you see Bruce, will you tell him that? Hell, you can even record it and hang on to it until you see him. He blocked my number. Can't get a word to him. I don't have anything to record with. Then come back when you do. I'll repeat it. I ain't got no shame left. Now go on. Get out of my garage. How's stream going? Stream's going pretty well. Game's been pretty fun. A small plastic case device. What is that thing? Had to guess. I'd say it's a tracker. Don't know what use it is laying in the mud. Laying in the mud. We can't use our phone to record him? Yeah, it's going pretty well. This game's been pretty fun so far. I bet he's a reporter. Wait, sorry. A drainage canal forms a moat around the parking lot, dividing it from commercial neighbors. Mattress boss. A fence adjoins the backside of two strip malls. Excuse me. The crevice between them reveals a smear of light towards Williams Boulevard. Beyond the fence is a drive-through chicken, car audio, mattress direct to you, water towers and power lines, and crumbling concrete, traffic signs, abortive landscape attempts, unkempt shrubs, solar-fed Christmas lights weathered and forgotten. Okay. Gotta get a recording. Canal. Downpour finds its way into the drainage canal, its water level slowly rising. Oh man, I'm sleepy. 2 hours in already. That's crazy. It kind of flew by. I've been enjoying this part of the game. It's been well paced so far, which can be tough with games that have so much dialogue. But honestly, it's paced pretty solidly. I'm not upset at all. I don't want to go in here without a recording device though. So do we have to like go somewhere else? I don't want to travel because we don't have enough money. Equal wholesale? I mean, that's where that guy was, right? I don't think we want this. Can we talk to him? Does he have a... I feel like he has a reporter, though. Are we, like, stop locked now? I feel like we're stop locked because I don't know how to get... I just thought that there would be a recorder we could get somewhere, but I don't know where. I guess we'll just go in and see. What is this game about? That's a great question. So far, Norco is about Norco, Louisiana. It's set there. Which is real. It's a real town. Might be a city. In Louisiana, it's inspired by how the city looked after Katrina. Actually, just a little fun fact there. And it's set in the future. We are right now. We're in a flashback, but the main story is we are a daughter coming back after her mom died of cancer, trying to figure out what happened to her. And we're basically uncovering this mystery of this oil refinery that's in our town, which is inspired by not, oh my god, what are they called? Shell, because Shell is one of the oil refineries is in Norco. And we're discovering a bunch of mysterious stuff that the refinery was doing. They're called Shield in this instead of Shell. And then we go on these flashbacks with our mom, and she's like this random alien bird thing told us to like run around and do stuff. So it's kind of weird. It's like a bit of a weird game, but it's kind of basically like it's point and click like mystery stuff. And the main crux of it is that we're trying to figure out what happened to our mom and uncover the mystery of what is going on with this oil refinery. And then there's just some random, like, weird shit going on with this, like, duck creature. Some kind of recruitment video plays on the monitor above the entrance. Imagery flashes across the screen, punctuated by text. So, if you have any questions at any point, feel free, like, definitely ask them. Happy to answer any questions you might have. But it's real weird. Basically, our mom, like, ran out of money, and so she's using this weird app on her phone that has you go and do a bunch of tasks. And you make money. It's like Craigslist or something, basically. But it ended up leading us to some fucking weird, like, alien creature thing. So, there might be aliens. Apparently the oil refinery was looking into mining in space. Space mining? So, it's a pretty heavy chance it's an alien that figured out that we were doing space mining and then was like, I'm coming down here and fucking shit up. I don't know. So, it's been weird. 3 geometric shapes. Find all 3. Okay. A name tag that reads Garrett pinned to a crayon blue shirt. Earn the badge. The tower circled by scaffolding. Find salvation in the stars. Okay. Wait, so what is it? Okay. Okay, just wanted to see. A scale model is encased in glass. The plaque at its base reads Arc. What do you think that is? Hard to say. Almost looks like an oil rig. Or a spaceship. Who are these people? 2 teens speak in whispers behind the gate. Each has a similar bowl cut, lacks shoes, and wears a blue collared shirt with a name tag that reads Garrett. The older of the 2 eyes Catherine indifferently. Yeah? Is the mall open? Been a long time since I've come by this mall. Is it still open? The 2 boys snicker. Not for you. Trying to get inside. Either of you gentlemen care to help us into this place? No one's going to help you. You have to help yourself. Is this how you live your life? Walking around parking lots in the rain asking for help? More or less. It's time you take responsibility for yourself. Lift. Become strong. Get a new fit. Look like you're wearing a bag. No more soft drinks. I hate soft drinks. And don't drink them. You need to be initiated before we can even consider letting you in. Initiated how? Humorous. This fucking guy. I hate this kid. How many readings have you collected? What? Bullshit. And tell me how many days the arc took to complete. Took Noah about 60 years to build his ark. Not Noah's ark, lady. So you have no idea what's going on around here. Guilty. You need to pull yourself together. I can help you, but first you need to help yourself. How? Sad. Sad. Really sad. So listen, John's got an app, okay? You need to install it if you have any hope of making your way in here. Even once you're inside, you'll need the readings to visit the cathedral. Cathedral? The place where the divine object resides. Don't talk about that with the sieves, moron. What's the app called? What app? The one you just mentioned 2 seconds ago. To get into the mall. Oh, John's Kenner book. Or no, it's Kenner John's Apocryphon. Apocryphon? That's it. Kenner John's Apocryphon. Install that shit. Captain pulls out her phone. Done. Congrats. You're on your way to being less of a fuck up. Where are your parents? I don't know, watching Jeopardy or some shit? You got some candy for us or something? Give me a ride to basketball practice. Glad we got this gate to protect us. Thing is our ticket to Mars. Knew it. How many people can fit in there? That's just the toy version, stupid. Real one is like 500 feet tall. 114 feet and 6 inches. I was close. Yes, Garrett. Okay. The name tags, no. Both tags, no. Yes. Some spiritual shit. Some talk gooch. Dude, come on. Shouldn't do the app thing yet. Some spiritual shit. Just do the app thing and then you'll know the truth or whatever. I just want to deplete all the augmented reality. Find the sculptures around town. Sculptures. Virtual sculptures. You can only see them on your phone. There's 3. Find the sculptures, scan it with your phone, learn some shit. The first is in Bruce's yard. Don't make it easier for her. And Bruce is Garrett now. Show me some respect. Each one will give you a clue about the next. You're just giving the whole thing away. She will not collect the ball, Garrett. No need to worry. Yeah, true. That last one's a nightmare. Listen, if you need help, go talk to friend. Who? Just open the Apocryphon app while standing in the parking lot in front of the mall. You'll see friend. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, so we said Bruce's house, which was this kid's house, right? This is a buddy of yours? Guy I grew up around. Oh. Garrett mentioned someone named a friend. That's right. He said to open the Apocryphon app while standing in front of the parking lot in front of the mall. You'll find friend. I already went in. You're listening. You have to be initiated to get in. Sculptures. Right. Okay. I just wanted to. Alright. Again, just wanted to deplete all of it because it's annoying. Alright, so there's one here. He said. How do I move it? Ooh, nice. How do I take a picture of it? First reading from the Apocryphon of Kenner John. Apocryphon dudes knows got him. Nice one, reflex. 10 out of 10. Apocryphon. Early years you spend inside, TV on, dad blaring the games. Says he keeps Christ in his heart, but it's a lie. Kenner is the only place on earth. Nowhere to go, no one to hang out with. Your flesh is alien, the house is a prison. Only escape is through fiber lines. I don't know why this voice is happening. Oh my god. I'm trying to forget that language. Are you telling me to stretch the slovenly woman in, that looks like... Is it German? It's German, right? Someone in the forums posts a flyer for a show. Somewhere to meet people, something to do, whatever. You borrow your dad's car and go. Wait. Step into Saint Somewheres and then you immediately know these aren't your people, Garrett. You make a few jokes. Someone calls you a Nazi. You throw the first punch. Things spiral out of control. You're outside bleeding, pushing someone's face into a trash can full of Go cups and beer bottles. The scum are screaming at you to stop, but you don't. Someone knocks you over the head with a floor jack. You fall to the ground. They think you're dead. You're unconscious for 12 days. 12. You wake up with a slouched mouth on your left side, determined to ruin everyone's life. You watch the forums closer now. You call the cops on the next show, and the next show, and the next show. You get the police to shut down for a while. Place to shut down for a while. You didn't let up. Good job. Fuck the scum. Okay. So we gotta go to this, other place. Is it on here? Slovenian. Oh, okay. Oh, did you call me like a stretchy Slovenian woman? Oh, my stomach doesn't feel right. That hot dog finally catch up to you? This past couple hours have been the worst experience of my life. Why'd you let me eat that thing? It seemed fresh to me. Me was a little gray, but otherwise it seemed fine. Yeah, that's what I thought too. After you left, my stomach started screaming. You know how hard it is to find a bathroom in the French Quarter? But you found one. That's good. No, I didn't find one. What'd you do? Then what did you do? You don't want to know. Yes, I do. Oh, but I do. You give me bad vibes. You know that? You want to know how I dealt with the insane, explosive diarrhea that I got because of you? Is this some kind of power trip or something? Do you go around coaxing young men into eating old gray meat most nights, or is this a special occasion? Special occasion. And then you follow them around and see where and how they took a shit? That's what you do with your weekend nights? Yes. I'm here, aren't I? Alright, fine. I'll tell you. But just remember that you asked. So after you leave the French Quarter, I'm standing there with flannel ass, enjoying my second hot dog, to tell you something's wrong in my stomach. I run up the street to use the bathroom at some tourist trap, but the bouncer throws me right out when it's my turn in line. By that point, I'm desperate. I unlock my bike and start riding home as fast as I can. I nearly run over a couple pedestrians. I'm on Elysian Fields in St. Claude, major intersection. Tons of traffic backed up for a quarter of a mile because there's an accident. I know that I'm going to shit myself. It's coming. I'm in a state of complete panic. If I shit right there, dozens of people will see it. I need privacy fast. There's a stretch limo Hummer pulled up to the side of the road with people hanging out on the sidewalk next to it. Looks like a high school students. Like maybe they're getting ready to go some dance or something. They're all congregated on one side of the limo, like on the sidewalk. I'm in the street, on the opposite side. So I drop my bike right there in the street, sneak into the limo as quietly as I can. Oh wow. No one's in there. They're all outside. I don't think twice. I just pull my pants down and let loose. It's, there's a lot of it. It's taken a while. Should I keep going? You still enjoying yourself here? Yeah, sure. Please continue. You're disgusting. So anyway, while I'm in there, the kids shut the door, the driver climbs in, all the lights at the rear of the limo go out. I guess the driver was just dropping the kids off downtown. I don't know. But at this point, it's just me and him. There's a tinted window that divides the cab from the rear of the limo. It'd be pretty hard for the driver to see me with the lights out. He gets on the phone, calls his wife or girlfriend or whatever as he drives away. He thinks the limo's empty. He's got on a speakerphone and I can hear the whole conversation in the speaker right next to my head. First thing he says is how bad those kids stink. Said I'll never drive young kids like that. Said it smells like baby diapers. Then he starts, like, having phone sex. They immediately launch into it, saying what they want to do to each other, all this stuff, this poor guy. Not like that's the biggest deal in the world, but for reasons I won't get into, I just really didn't want to be in there anymore. I try to open the door, thinking, fuck it, I'll just jump out. The door is locked. I check all the others. They're all locked. I crawl up to the window and I start tapping on it. Sir! Sir! You forgot me. He hangs up the phone, cracks the little tinted window. Who in the hell are you? He asks. I'm one of the kids. You forgot to drop me off. He starts shouting. What is that smell? What is that smell? My heart is beating on my throat. I can't breathe. He rolls up the window, calls the police. Again, I can hear the entire conversation. Operator asks him what the problem is. He says a man broke into his limo and took a shit in it. Just like that. A man broke into my limo and took a shit in it. They ask him his location. He pulls off on the side of the road and waits for the cops. I'm banging on the window, begging him to let me out, saying I'll pay for him to get it cleaned up. He pretends I'm not even there. Still care to listen? Yep. We're gonna hear the whole story. I got an achievement, nice. Of course. Alright, so here's what gets me. The New Orleans Police Department has never showed up to anything on time. It takes them hours to show up to a murder scene, right? Well, a squad car pulls up behind the limo within like 3 minutes. At this point, I can't even explain to you, I'm having a heart attack. I'm dying. I crouch down behind the door and wait. There's shit everywhere. It's on my shoes, my hands, my shirt. I have no alibi here. The man gets out, opens the door for the police. I spring out of there and just start running. I don't look back. I can hear the cops shouting. I turn into the neighborhood. There's a construction dumpster about a block away. I run like lightning towards that thing, dive in. There's barbed wire, nails, all kinds of stuff. I'm getting scratched up. I don't care. Adrenaline is coursing through my veins. I burrow down into the heap of the trash like a mole and hide. I can hear the police sirens. Squad car stops at the dumpster. They get out, look around. They shine the light right on me. I stay perfectly still, holding my breath. They leave. I wait a couple minutes. I climb out. I walk here. I take another shit. I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, hot dogs. 2004 all over again, I know, right? Limo. Said in Google Translate Slovenian that I have been to Slovakia but never Slovenia. I think it's funny because the word resembles another word. I've also been to Slovakia but never Slovenia. I went skiing in Slovakia. It was fun. Small group gossips conspiratorially. The music spilling from the inside drowns out all but the vaguest details. A love triangle. Too much whiskey. Someone kicked in the wall in a fit of rage. Okay. St. Somewheres, once a modest neighborhood bar, it has moved through the succession of subcultural clientele over the past decade. First came the squatters, who took up residence in nearby homes damaged by hurricanes or simple neglect. Squatters attracted the punks brought the hipsters, and so on. It now exists in a subcultural estuary. I don't know why I mispronounced that. Estuary. Only one change of ownership away from becoming an upscale wine bar. Should we try the phone? He said 12. Something to do with 12, but I figured why not check, right? Okay. The man working the door tunes out on the cacophony while scrolling through cooking recipes on his phone. I have to do that today. No cover tonight, just checking IDs. We're looking for a sculpture. Kendra John's sculptures, does that ring a bell? You talking about the douche whose little gang keeps calling the cops on me? Presumably, yes. You don't look like one of those mall Nazis. What's this about? I'm the mother of a Garrett. My son recently got into this stuff. I'm concerned. My condolences. I'm a father myself. Would hate to see my kid get wrapped up in this kind of thing. Anyhow, here's what I know. They got some game they play on their phone. They stick these devices around town like Easter eggs. They find the devices, scan them with their phones, something like that. Not sure the details. They hid one right outside the bar, so we had a little mall Nazis coming by every night to find it. But then last night, Ditchman came and grabbed it. Sorry. Ditchman. Ditchman? He lives over by the mall. He's usually hanging around the ditches, feeding the ducks. I don't know the guy, but Belle vouches for him, so he must be alright. Sounds like we're heading back to the mall. Okay. What's happening tonight? It's bounce night. Bounce night? Yeah. Crowd seems... Catherine glances around and then Dallas. Different than I'd expect. What are you looking at me for? Just, don't you agree? What? Bunch of white kids shaking their ass to bounce, so I'm supposed to give a shit? I didn't mean anything by it. All I listen to is Christmas music. Damn. Good on you, Dallas. Christmas music. Just kidding, I don't really love Christmas music that much, but I think that's kind of adorable that he's like an investigator or whatever and he listens to only Christmas music. Or at least he gives me investigator vibes. I actually don't even know what his real job is. I know he is making money on this app, but he seems like an investigator. That's it. That's the only thing I listen to. Seriously? Oh, don't even start. Over here having a bounce night for a bunch of white kids. So now it's a problem all of a sudden because all you listen to is Christmas music? Yeah, now it's a problem, that's right. Where are you from, Stinky? Minneapolis. Enough said. Damn. Christmas music. Just kind of creepy, that's all you listen to. Creepy? I'm going to listen to you about what's creepy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Boys. Christmas music is cozy. Helps me relax. That's cool, man. That's fine. Goddamn. Alright, what's Jan... Why do they keep calling the cops on you? I don't know. They try to get every show I booked shut down. Maybe because they've got nothing better to do. Stitch Man come around here. The Stitch Man lives all the way out in Kenner. What's he coming around here for? He buys stuff off the bell. What kind of stuff? Man glances down at Catherine's shoes. Why do you care? I'm just looking for a way into the mall. I'll say this. Ditchman gets stuff from here. He takes it to the mall. I think he's selling it to those little Nazis. Paul Blart Mall Nazis. Yeah. Okay. Alright, cool. We got the info we needed. Let's get a drink some other time. Sounds like what we're looking for is in Kenner now. Guess we're headed back to the mall. Alright, just wanted to check. Just wanted to check. Let's go to the mall. Oops, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to exit entirely either. Just click this. Go back to the mall. I'm gonna be pissed if I have to keep going back to the mall over and over again. It's so expensive. Probably over here, right? Electronic device, small plastic device. Oh, alright. So anytime we see one of these, that's where it is. It's projecting it. Second reading from the Apocryphon of Kenner John. Leave the hospital and discover faith, that immaterial essence. Pray, Garrett. Pray in the closet during the football games. Post prayers to the show forums just to fuck with the scum. That's how the Garretts find you. One's named Garrett, so they're all named Garrett. Some kind of joke. Doesn't matter. You're Garrett too. 32 Garretts in all. Alright, so wait, 1232. Garrett worked in the basement below the council chambers. Said they had a closet full of old computers. Garrett plugged one in, used it as a server. That's how Garrett hosted sermons in the sky. He projected videos of a guy he found online. Said he grew up in Kenner, just like Garrett. Garrett began watching him too, and told the other Garretts to like and subscribe. Soon all of the Garretts were watching Kenner John. John summoned his flock to the ziggurat of Promenade Mall and taught them about Christ's hidden nature and other secrets of faith. I was like, Jesus Christ, what's happening? He spoke of these things on the server beneath the council chambers, as he did above the concrete. Well, what do you think about Johnny? Don't you just hate him? Oh, he's Pawpaw! Real fuck, isn't he? Can I help you? Catherine, dear, it is I who will be helping you on this night. I knew you'd come to see me. Waiting in the ditches? Waiting. No trouble there, child. Happy to do it. You need access to the mall. Here I am! Delighted to assist. Man eyes the ring hanging from Catherine's neck. And you even wear the stone of the Magdalene. Just as she herself wore it. You're the image of her beauty. You. Why are you here? We were neighbors once upon a time. Don't you remember? I've only come to help, as neighbors do. Catherine shakes her head. What is this? It is my responsibility to guide you, and to watch over the children. I've been to see Kay. She is well. Excuse me? Can you tell me what this is all about? It's about a boat. A boat that can get you into the mall. The Garretts, they favor me over John, that little shrimp, the little sad boy. I'll be your guide into the mall, the sanctum of the Garretts. Catherine turns to Dallas. This man, I think he's been following me. To help you. To help. I've always watched over you. But Blue, a good man, they say, an asshole. He wouldn't let your pawpaw near you. Well, here I am. I came to tell you, you needn't worry about Kay. Keep her name out of your mouth, because she'll be home, perhaps too late for you, dying, they say, from becoming to being, the philosophers say. Me when someone redeems terrible. Yes. Where did you see my daughter? Walking through California like a regular lily. Her robes frayed, splendid, divine, a child of Christ. No, I'm not getting in a ditch with this guy. Fuck no. There's no one else in this place to help you. Do you see anyone else? Anyone who will help? I don't want your help. Don't want you to be anywhere near you. Stay away from me and my family. Are we clear? I have all the time in the world, Catherine. But you, dear, you do not. I am not here to frighten you, to harm you. Quite the opposite. Without my help, there would be no getting into this mall. Patience is a virtue of your pawpaw. I am your only way in. Dallas leads Catherine from the canal. Let's go find this last sculpture. We don't need his help. I know him. Old man smile. Hey! The old man smiles and gives an enthusiastic wave as Dallas glances back towards the ditch. Sounds like a stalker. Don't know what accent that was. I just don't know. Seems like this parking lot is full of strange men who know your name. Am I missing something here? What, you think I invited them? I don't know. Maybe. I'm just as confused as you are. What a character. Kenner's full of them. How do you feel? Oh. Shit. How do I feel about Pawpaw? Probably about how you'd expect. Like he's a batshit. What's he pulling all that nonsense from? I don't know. I seem to attract these people. Thought you might be the type. This is conjecture, but my father, love him. He was the most honest man to come out of Crevasse, Louisiana. Used to spin up all kinds of tall tales about our family's history. Had more than a few lost souls believing in him. Figured this guy's part of the old man Pete's living legacy. Dallas laughs. Alright. So all that stuff about the necklace. Not even getting into it. Hey, I get it. Alright. Say the word. Alright, I mean, do we want to try? There's no, I mean, that might be one. I don't think so, though. No, okay. We already did that one. I guess we should go with him? Okay. Sleepless. A woman with an exhausted expression sits on a bucket with rotten cigarettes burning in her fingers. Are you one of these nerds that comes around here to play with the puppets? I am not. No, not my scene. Good. We're back here trying to live a quiet life. These people with their haircuts, they come around here playing with puppets, making a big production, and the cops show up and give us a hard time. I got chased away from my last spot. I'm not trying to deal with that again. Who's your last spot? Where were you before you ended up here? The mall in Kenner. It was one of the first after they condemned the building. The man lived in the closet. He was strange, but he kept to himself. No one bothered me in that place till the boys showed up. They chased us out, threatened to report us. Little bastards. That guy John, their leader, he should die. I hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Perdido Street. Which quarter? Santa? I don't want to give him money, so. He's worth giving money to. I wonder if he gives us, like, information. French Quarter's kind of useless. Perdido Streets, we were just there. Clinic. Okay, nothing to do there. City Hall. We need an entrance. The Garrett sent us? Card looks Dallas up and down. Nah. We're here because of Ken or John. I've let a lot of people pass through in the evenings wanting to take a picture from the roof or whatever the hell. None of them look like you two. Follow my gut here. We're serious. We're trained to become Garretts. Why? To earn Ken or John's favor. We want Ken or John to notice us. You ever watch any of that man's videos? Guy's lost a few marbles along the way. They make sense to me. Guard shakes his head. This whole city's lost its mind. Listen, there's some funny stuff that happens in this building at night. If you're thinking you can just walk up to the roof, it's not like that. And be careful getting around. One of the generators went dead, the elevator is out, and so are the stairwell lights. Catherine enters the building. That wasn't italicized, so I got confused. Ahead is an elevator corridor with a stairwell. A long, unmarked hallway extends to her left. The exit is at her back. Okay. Let's check out the elevators. Catherine enters the elevators. The floor display reads, stairwells ahead. Press elevator. The floor display above the elevators winks off before illuminating again. It reads. Doesn't sound like an elevator's coming. Guard said a generator, the power is down. Let's keep moving to the stairwell. Catherine enters the pitch black stairwell. Go down. Catherine descends the stairwell. Fading fluorescent bulbs strobes in the hallway to her left. The stairwell is at her back. Go left. Catherine turns the corner and immediately meets the stare of a man squat on the ground in the stuttering light of the hallway. Speak. I wouldn't stick around too long. Why? What's that supposed to mean? Man's demeanor remains unchanged. He removes a receipt from his shirt pocket with a note scribbled on the back. He begins to read. On the 7th floor is a planter, but if you don't listen closely to the following, he'll hide. In the darkness are hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any missteps in the elevator will clear the mistake. The first number is in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers. Third most distant from the sky. Okay, third most distant from the sky. Alright, so we gotta figure out third most distant from sky, so whatever the number of, just writing this down because I will forget. Do I have Sublime? I don't have Sublime installed, dang it. Text. Notepad. Alright, is the third most from the sky, so it's the number of floors minus 3. So we had 12 and 34 were other words. 12 and 34 were other. Okay. There are 11 floors, should one count the basement. The second number is equally low and high. Floor above the council chambers. Okay. There are 11 floors. Second number is equally low and high. 0? Our second number is equally low and high. What does that mean? I feel like it's gotta be 0. Even though that doesn't make sense. To low number and high up, maybe? Or middle number? Would be 6? There's not a middle, well... Equally low and high. I feel like it's gotta be middle number then. So it would be 6, right? Because there's 4 on that. No, wait, sorry. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it'd be 5 would be the number then. Maybe 5. Because it's in the middle. And the third is just above it. 5th from the sky. 5th from the sky, just above previous. 5th from the sky. Okay, so number of floors, there are 11. 3rd from the sky would be 8. 8. Then the second one's low and high. And 5th from the sky, this is 1st from the sky, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, so that's 6. So I think it's 8, 5, 6. I believe. Okay, here's the receipt to Catherine. Your help friend is outside the building. Open the app and he'll be there. Good luck. Good hallway. 8, 5, 6. Go upstairs. Catherine returns to the entrance level of the stairwell to elevators. Okay. Good. It lacks power, but can you enter 856? Alright, I guess to lobby? Till it terminates the council chambers. The door is shut. The lobby is behind her. Try door. Door is locked. To lobby. That is an elevator. Okay, 2 elevators. Okay. And go up on the stairwell. Pitch black stairwell. Go upstairs. Catherine arrives at floor 2. Feel around. Oops, this side is dark. She feels a distant touch of another's hand. Startled, she gasps, withdrawing her own. What is it? Someone's in here. Dal speaks into the darkness. Hello? Stairwell is silent, but for the decaying echo of his voice. Reach out hand. Catherine reaches her hand out to the dark. An unseen hand grasps firmly and shakes. Who's there? Silence. Oh. Play the sequence. Because it should be... It should be 8. Be neat if this was less annoying. Floor 8, alright. Reach out hand. Okay. Okay. Go down. Go down. Go down. Okay. Reach out hand. Okay, go down. Go down. Oh, shit. Knew this was gonna happen at one point. Go down. Go down. Okay. Reach out hand. Yes. That's 3 handshakes and nothing happened. I think we got it wrong. What's it say on that receipt? Hit the elevator button. Let's try again. Guy in the basement said friend is right outside if we need help. Alright, clear sequence. So it's not 853. See the receipt. It says, on 7th floor is a planner, but if you don't listen closely to the following, he'll hide. In the darkness are hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any missteps? First number is the floor above the council chambers, 3rd most distant from the sky. There are 11 floors, should one count the basement. 3rd most distant from the sky. So that would be... Okay, I misread that. So the first one would be 2. Actually, because it's the 3rd most distant. The most distant would be the basement, which is 0. Which I'm assuming they're going to do basement counts as 0, not 1. So 3rd most distant would be 2. 11 floors. Our second number is equally low and high. I still think that is 5. Because it's the exact middle. So 5 on each side. And then the 3rd is just above it. 5th from the sky. So that would be 3rd from the sky. 4th from the sky. 5th from the sky. I feel like that'd be 4 then. Fifth from the sky, I still feel like... Okay, so let's try 256. It begins to pull Catherine slowly toward the floor. She grabs Dallas, attempting to resist. Catherine? The hand jerks her violently to the floor. Dallas attempts to intercept the figure in the dark, but only meets the wall. Hey! He slaps the wall. Tell me who the fuck is there. His echo trails off into the extremities of the stairwell. As Catherine looks up from the ground, a light switches on high above them. Dallas, help me up, please. Dallas recovers Catherine from the floor and she hangs her arm over his shoulder. You're not in any kind of condition to be doing this shit. I know it. I see a light. She gestures weakly. Up there. I'll carry you. No, it's fine. Let's just go find this planner. Get to the roof, whatever it takes to be done. Here. Alright. A narrow thread of light shines from a doorway down the hall. Into the doorway. Neat, we did it! I just misread that first one. Catherine steps into the warm lamplight glow of the 7th floor office overlooking Duncan Plaza. A man sits at a desk facing the window. He looks back at Catherine, looks away. Office is closed. Working late? Planner looks at Catherine over his slouched shoulder. No later than usual. Keep listening. We're drafting a new master plan. Catherine nods and leans against the jamb of the door. It's been an ordeal. You may have seen about it in the news. The antagonist in this city. My God. Everyone wants something different. Planner looks away from Catherine. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to leave. Yeah, sorry. My bad. I was hoping I'd get access to the roof. Planner turns in his chair. I see. Any chance you could help? You don't look like the other ones, I'll say that. Excuse me? Where's your shirt? Planner dismisses Catherine with a hand wave and points toward a coat rack near the door. Keycards hanging on the rack. He returns to his original posture, facing the window. Catherine grabs the keycard. Leave. We did it! Returns on the Cyril. Alright. Go up. Go up. Go up. Final level. She sighs heavily. This is killing me. An exit sign casts an obscure red glow over the area. Ahead is a steel door with panic bars. Mounted to the wall beside it is a magnetic card reader. This must lead to the roof. Oh, shit. It's so easy to click the wrong one. Your drones eep? Drones eep? Yeah, I'm sleepy too. I'm probably gonna end soon. Exit sign cast a blah 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 blah. Try door. Catherine scans the ID badge and pushes open the door. Exit to roof. Catherine steps to the door into the cool winter air above City Hall. Need to sit for a moment. Of course. Dallas gestures to a nearby air conditioning unit. Let's sit. Okay. Thanks for popping in, drones. I hope you get some good rest. Some relaxation. There it is. Getting too old for this. Running around like this on my 49th birthday. What a life. Birthday? Today's your birthday? Today's my birthday. At least it's memorable. No question there. You alright? I'm fine, just need to breathe for a minute. That was strange. Can never be normal with Super. Always gotta be some shit like that. So why keep doing it? I don't know. Dallas lifts his hand in resignation. There's not much else really. Not anymore. What would you rather be doing? You could. What I'd like to do is be home with my daughter and my grandchild. Where's home? Holly Grove, right near the canal. They started staying with me a few months back. They liven up the place. Kids do that. You got any? a son and a daughter, 2 years apart. Still at home? My younger one, I can't get him out of the house. My daughter, she doesn't want anything to do with me. Thought maybe when I was diagnosed she'd come around, but she never did. Eepfax B, so reply, my eyes were full on closed when I heard you speak of eeping, so I opened my chat on the rectangle. Eepfax do be. She never did. Catherine looks towards the westbound traffic. No, she never did. Hurts to be dropped like that. Sometimes it hurts worse the more time passes. I just know I won't see her before I die, and that... It does. It does hurt. It hurts, and then you die. 2 of them laugh. It's not all bad. I just hope there's something on the other side. There is. I know there is. The ones I hurt and left behind, I'll see them there. I'll get to apologize. Amen. But let me ask you the same question you asked me. Why keep doing this? Not a lot of runners our age. Long story. This is my first time on the app, but things have been interesting for a while now. I tried to have a straight job once upon a time, but that didn't last too long. Yeah, why not? Let's just say I lied on my resume. Nearly everyone you meet has a story like that in this line of work. Nothing special about me then. I wouldn't say that. The old man in the ditch thinks you're special. Let him think it. So, you figure this last sculpture is around here somewhere? Said something about it being in the sky. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be up there. Can I move it? Oh, it's gonna be over this thing. Can I move it up? No, can I move it up? I don't think I can move it up. There we go. It's gotta be around this side then. Okay, I see. I can see it. It's right here. Third reading from the Apocryphon of Kenner John. New Orleans is a pit and Garrett's stuck in it. New Orleans is the lowest world. A messenger visits John and tells him about the early faithful now living in the cavities of the Martian moons. Tells him there's a way to commune with them through the Adamic language of angels and spellcasters and others who know God's mind. There's a chrism, a fluid that John must imbibe, and it's in an egg that floats in the sky. John is blessed with a plan to escape the low world's reach. The Garretts must build a spacefaring ark, a vessel with which to leave this earth. Having imbibed the chrism, John may ascend beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for the twilight language. 2 Garretts work together at Stennis. John appoints them to oversee the task. They soon find other engineers sympathetic to their plan. The Garretts labor for 694 days. In that time, the ark is complete. All that remains is the egg which holds the chrism to know God's mind. So is that it? We found all 3. Let's go ask the kids in the mall. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh, we do have to exit. God damn it. Oh, cool. Thank God. Bless up, game. Let's go to the mall. Just enough money to go back. Also, I want to see what the, thing was here. 32, I thought so. I thought I typed that wrong. Okay. Just double checking all these. Days, okay. Okay. Oops, my bad, I keep doing that. Where did they go? Those two little shits, where did they go? Hell. Why don't we just waste our time? We have to get in here. Only one option comes to mind. Creep in the ditch? Afraid so. This night, I hate it. Okay, guess we're doing it. 1232 694. Talk to this guy. Alright, let's go. Need your boat. Oh. Space is pure glee. How wonderful. A boat ride into John's fucking skull. We'll live inside it. Calm down. Keep your distance. Lower your voice. We need the boat, not you. The mall. John's skull, John's skull. The boat is just a little further down the canal. Let us go and visit the sanctum of the Garrets. Okay. Oh, alright, we're back to the game. The other part of the game. Alright, let's see. I just want to see how much further we have. Yeah, we have quite a bit left, I think, of this act. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Four sections. Yeah, one's really short, and one's like also very, I think both of them are really short. There's two, like this section that's coming up now, and then the last one are kind of long. Yeah, this one's really easy. Okay. Maybe I'll do, I don't know, it's 9:30. Let's do 2 of the sections, maybe 3, and then we'll leave the last section for next stream, and then I think ideally we could probably finish the game. If we did that, we'd be able to finish it in a longer stream. If we did like a 6-hour stream. Yeah, I feel like we could finish. Yeah, oh, we 100%. This last section is, the last act is much shorter. I feel like Act 2 is actually like the longest act. Alright, where should we do? Poke around the guardhouse. Okay. Map of Shield Security Zone A is displayed on the monitor. Crane manual. What's this? You read the manual. Shield's railroad cranes can be operated from a safe distance using control panels located at various points around the facility. Each crane is labeled with a unique identification number. To operate the crane, enter the prefix code 2914 followed by the crane ID. Also, we didn't get a recording of that guy talking. I feel like we could have. Oh, we also didn't visit Dallas's house. Probably could have done that. Okay. Authenticated. Ooh, someone has forgotten to log out. Fortunate for us. Freight elevator lock engaged. Drone bay lock engaged. Type of command. Disengage lock. Yes. Yes. We unlocked shit. Wanted poster hangs on the wall. Wanted drone fleet captain Sun A-19, commonly known as the drone priest, is missing, considered armed and dangerous. Contact Shield Community Dispatch if sighted. Do not approach. Okay. Alright, what do we got? What's up there? Right security monitor displays a freight moving robot hanging limp from a crane. Alright. Center to security monitor displays a Good Hope Cemetery. Raised tomb surrounded all. Interesting. Left security monitor displays a freight elevator. Right. I think that's it for this room. There's a little cat, like, Pez dispenser. LSU. That's where they went to school. Alright. What can we do now? We can go there. Freight elevator is unlocked. Okay. Now that we're in, take a look at what Lucky got. Man crouches down, opens his backpack and feels 2 grenades. Got these from a guy at the burger place. Lucky done played with the bigger grenades than this. These are more like little toys. Loud as it is around here, they ain't likely to make much of a ruckus. If we get any more scuffles, they might be handy, but we best be choosy. Only got us 2. Tips his backpack, tips his hat, and smiles. They'll be of no use against the St. Clair models that guard Good Hope Plantation. Well, sure, them guards not your average type, but when you find some other way to get rid of them. What do you suggest? Like I say, there's a big bastard hanging from the railroad crane over there, a freight mover, a robot, just like you. Might be your pod now. Let's go talk with it. A mover has no agency. How you know? Thought you wasn't a St. Clair. You come up with something better. Lucky all years. Till then, you go with his gut. Lucky done got help from all kinds of robots. Alright, let's save also, because I totally have not saved in like literally 9 eons. 117. Okay. Alright. Workers, eavesdrop. 2 men watch the monitor display above the freight elevators. So what this is, they making us go to space now? Imagine the overtime you get, not to mention the hazard pay. Shit. I wish I could be like one of those old timers and retire on workman's comp. Careful what you wish for. You know them old guys just play it up for the news. They bump their heads trying to tie in their shoe and get paid vacation. Give me a break. You knew any of the ones that died in the last blast? Yeah, I knew a couple. Blue, Wiki, good guys. Wiki weren't on the plant in 2 weeks. This work's no joke. Somebody got to do it. People want to drive around, eat their microwave dinners, all that shit. Don't come free. Somebody gotta make it. Just hope it ain't us next time. Keep your eyes and ears open. The ones that get hurt aren't paying attention. Sorry. How you think that party's going over at HQ? I saw inside one of them parties one time. Don't want to think about it. What was it like? I'll tell you when you're older. Oh, a sex party. Drones. Alright, we're not gonna talk to them. Control booth. Control booth with the number pad and a small embedded speaker is mounted at the catwalk. Still Norin. Still Norin that co. Yes, we are. For a little bit longer. Just want to finish. I'm going to try to finish this section. If we blow through it real fast, I'll do the other 2 sections that are really, really short. And then that way next stream we'll have about the same. It'll probably take us 4 hours to finish the rest of the game. I think. Maybe 3 hours. Because this act was like the longest act by far. So, what have you missed? Good question. So, we, what did we do? We met this guy named Lucky. He bombs, or he's been fucking up the Shield oil place. We basically got in with him. We gave him his dog back. Failed to pet the dog. Disappointed in that. And now we just broke into the plantation, the Shield Plantation. Or I don't know, they call it Shield Plantation, but it's the oil refinery. And we're in there now, and then we had a flashback to Catherine, our mom. She listened to the alien duck man, and he told us to go do stuff. Then we had to solve this complex puzzle. I mean, it wasn't that complex. It was actually, like, pretty straightforward, but so that we can try and get into a mall that a cult of a bunch of children have taken over. And last we left Catherine and Dallas, they were taking a boat into the mall. So that's all. I think not a crazy amount. We mostly spent time on the puzzles. Use the keypad. Wait. Can I? 2614. Right. Don't think it was it. Leave. Bro, we need to know what the mover is. There's that big boy. Because didn't it say enter the keypad code? Good Hope Flying ain't burned too hot tonight. Some nights this thing get bigger than anything you can imagine, like the whole parish up. I thought it was 2614 and then the... Okay, I don't remember. A montage unfolds on display. Laptops, satellites, fiber optic cables, diverse smiling workforce. A stock voice narrates, Shield's commitment to sustainability is built into our business model and code of conduct. To protect our planet's ecosystem, Shield leverages informatics and machine learning to harness extraplanetary resources such as magnified solar energy and astral ore. Our priority is the safety of our workers and the integrity of wetlands and other natural habitats across the planet. Shield, a greener world awaits. Wires drift in the wind above the catwalk. Your eyes follow them upwards to a large freight mover hanging from a railroad crane. 16. Speak. You shout towards the machine to get its attention, but it remains unresponsive. Million emits a high-frequency whine. Silence follows. A voice swells from the sky as the mover begins to speak. You will dive into the water, and the depths will become the surface. The breeze will change the shape of the flame, and the flame will be as boundless as the territory that it lights. Hey, buddy, keep it down. Hey, it ain't time to make a ruckus yet. You will find in the water not only flames but whole hurricanes. There will be patterns of light that form the shape of the old bayous where those who killed for freedom still hide. Okay. This like a poem or something? Rattling cages on the tracks and whispering at the pond. Perhaps the pond will whisper back. That ground, that soil, those bloody days, the light of the lanterns become this very flame. Be straight with me, you gonna help us out or not? You will find the old pole boat where the ghosts still hide their eyes. There are mall eyes and ditch eyes and bayou eyes. There are eagle eyes and duck eyes and cardinal eyes. There are John's eyes and there are your eyes. And your eyes are the refinery eyes. Guess I was wrong to think this would be any help. What's that number on its chest? It's 016. Remember that, alright? That's the identification number for the crane it's hanging on. That's how they do it around here. Let's go find the controls. Drop this goofy bastard right in the guards. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Alright, so it's going to be 2614016. Yeah. Okay. Actually, wait, was there anything else to look at over here? I don't think so. Nothing here, too? Okay. 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 Think this thing controls that crane over there? Bet we could cause us a little trouble. Use it. Yep. Please enter a command code. 2914016. Manual override confirmed. Startup sequence initiated. Please enter a movement path code. A what now? What if you just kill for fun? Apparently it's like really hard, so to kill them. I think there's like 4 of them, and we struggled to kill 2, so figured we'll do it the correct way. What am I supposed to do? Can I skip this? Hold up, where's that thing going? I believe that's determined by the movement code you just entered. I punched in whatever came to mind. This ain't the direction I hoped. Seems to be slowing down. Surely it will stop before it reaches the flame. They wouldn't have a code that sent the damn thing straight into a gas flare. Oh dear Lord Jesus Christ. Oh my. That thing rambled a bit, but I wasn't trying to kill it. You set out to cause a distraction. This most certainly qualifies. Qualify. I just meant give her an accent. I meant to do the robot accent. Guess that's what happened when you talk your poetry to old Lucky. Let's hope the explosion drew a few guards away from the headquarters. If this don't do it, then nothing will. Wait, y'all hear something?
Right.
Oh jeez, what the fuck is this shit? Can anybody tell me if this thing's hostile? They can't decommission me. They'll never decommission the drone priest, baby. The drone priest is going to kill you. Gone! Gone forever! This whole refinery damn clown show. Come, my little ones, let's dance! Alright, dude, he's like fucking unbelievably good. Those damn things are taking the hit for him. Gotta fight smart. Alright. Kill the heavy drum first. Okay, we killed him. Nice. Okay. What in the good Lord's name? Alright, well, we killed him. Alert. Alert! Incident Crane 16. This is not a drill. That's the headquarters right that way. Okay. Look it. No guards. Guess Lucky was right. It's this fucking guy. Such splendid attire. You have chosen vagabonds of the highway as your guise, fitting finery for this pageant of the Epiphany in the ashes. Beyond these doors, the masquerade of the refinery flame. In each likeness, a shadow in opposition is cast. That which is low shall rise. The swamps become mountains, the earth a ceiling of the sky. The path is straight for the wayward. The thieves are gift givers, and the flame is the provenance of the mind. I didn't know what to expect, but it sure as hell weren't this. Don't attract attention. Let's move along. Okay, we'll do. What up, people? You came to the one last year? When they lit the Nutri on fire? Yeah, they say Thomas St. Clair shows up every year. He might be here tonight. There's just no way to know with all these costumes. Is that why his daughter didn't show? She's probably up there in her office drinking alone. There's too much bad energy here. Saw online there's a party in the lake tonight. Might bail early to check it out. Okay. Keith smokes a cigarette while watching the pageant. You made it after all. Lots to take in, eh? How'd you get through? Called my buddy who had security around here and told me to come on down. When she mentioned that at the bar, slipped my mind. Oh, what a dick. Been thinking about what to call my website since I left the bar. Finally settled on a name. You ready? Keith's Corner. How do you like that? The executives, the landlords, the so-called philanthropists, they'll be cornered in Keith's Corner. Want the websites to look like a boxing ring. Want the logo to have boxing gloves in it. Might even do some live streams. Pretty cool idea. Whatever, Keith, you fucker. This guy, Birdhead. There are many currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. Some wear masks to speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear masks to further deceive. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she does not join us tonight. She was once the darling of the pageant, but no more. Her power is slipping. She is at odds with her father on one side and the board on the other. They seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There is a technology of unknown origins that has made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to powering the mining fleet that can travel great distances for the purpose of gathering ore. It is her final bid to move S.H.I.E.L.D. away from Earth extraction. Her father, Thomas St. Clair, hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology to intercept it for his own designs. He's a man without a face. You will never see Thomas St. Clair, but his eyes are everywhere that he wishes them to be. They are here tonight. Find several of these masks, perhaps closer than you realize. She has pursued a mystical, invisible device against every wish of the board, inflating the operations budget in order to siphon money towards her zealous mission. She believes that if she can secure this technology, the board will forgive her for her many transgressions. I'm in a position to know that she is mistaken. It is too late for her. A coup is already underway. It has only taken this long because they hoped her spiraling madness would drive her to burp. They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds many profitable contracts, but Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly in the end. A vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades, a visitor from a distant star, a hoax, an angel, a military weapon, a drone? Distortion created by gases combusting in the swamp? No one has been able to capture the specimen or even verify its existence. Laura becomes more irate with each proposed theory. She grows darker by the day, and the device escapes her reach at every turn. Right, Birdhead. The Sun and the Minotaur watch crowds flow in and out of the lobby. Okay. A man wearing a golden crown gesticulates drunkenly while those around him back away in embarrassment or attempt to calm him. History is accredited by the sympathetic, soft-hearted. No! Why bend the will of the weak, huh? Huh? Jesus Christ. Why punish those who carry passion and virtue in their hearts? Power is the very essence of life. Power. Not composition or goodwill or any stuff like that. That's great, Bruce. Garrett. I'm a Garrett now. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not calling you by your cult name. It's not a cult. Definitely is. It's a place for visionaries to thrive, and tonight we'll leave this world. Saw Ken or John bragging about that online. Godspeed. That toy rocket's going to explode before it leaves the ground. The engineering is sound. How about I launch it? You're blitzed. You couldn't even walk a straight line. Give it up! You can only hide your jealousy for so long. You think I'm jealous that you joined a cult? Not that. You know what I'm talking about. CEO chose me as assistant director. You wanted it. He wanted it so bad. But still, I possess the confidence to leave it behind. To take a leap of faith. Bruce, we all know you've got daddy issues. Why don't you go hug your little stuffed monkey and cry about it? Weak-minded reject. You're too pathetic to understand. Excuse me? You're only humiliating yourself. Man. Brucey! An improvised dance performance plays across the stage. The dancers periodically pause in their motion, eye the crowd with an exaggerated look of distrust. One is dressed in a maroon robe, the other a feathered cape. Is that character an alien? The Burger Pig? I don't know, man. Some weird shit going on. You make your way towards the stage. Mimic the dance. You begin to mirror the unnatural contortions of the performance as the crowd walk across the stage. Other spectators dodge you or give you a start as you graze the backs of their legs. The on-stage performers notice your mimicry. They stop their movement with a severe look of disapproval. You stop as well and meet their expression. One of the performers raises his hand to you. The Shadow! You raise your hand in kind. Dad! My child! He leaps from the stage and holds his arms out, inviting an embrace. The performer rolls his eyes and dances away. It's funny. Alright, here we go upstairs. Up the elevator. Let's go. This elevator is protected by a retinal authentication. The executive offices are above. That's likely where your mother's possessions are being held. So we need an eye identification thing. Doggo. Tonight we search the stars for God's signal. Alright, man. That's enough of your nonsense for one night, Bruce. You're drunk. Let's go find somewhere to lie you down. Well, that was awful. Ever since he became Laura St. Clair's assistant, he's been like this. Callous, arrogant, rude, and now he's gotten into this crap at the mall. I've had enough. I blame his dad. He's always been so cold to Bruce, feeding his insecurities. Like father, like son. If that man had said just one nice thing to him, I bet he wouldn't be trying to launch himself into space. I think we fucked it up. I don't think we saved him. I didn't have a recording app on my phone, though. He's drying out by the elevator. Let's see if he apologizes when he comes to. But we need him. This was the individual causing a scene in the ballroom. They're all so damn jealous, aren't they? They all want my position. Petty bastards. They want what I have. A view from the inside. A view of the river. Of the lights. Well, screw them. Screw them. Screw them. Screw them. Screw the... The drunken king falls into a gibbering sleep. Grab him. Clever. If he's an assistant to Laura St. Clair, then he would have access to the executive suite. Grab his arms. You put the drunken king's arm over your shoulder and hoist him up. You drag the slouching king towards the retinal scanner. Fucking what? LED sensor passes over his eye before you drop him to the ground. Okay. Go up? Yes. Let's go! Puppy! Oh, nice. We're already at the, like, almost end of this act. We just have there's a, should save. There's a, flashback again, but I'm gonna end before that because it's a long section. Save. Here, yes. Thank you. Okay. Do not rifle through my things. The Regional Shield CEO stares out at the expanse of refinery beyond the office window. I felt you here before I even saw you on the monitor. You're silent, just like Catherine. I look out over the town and imagine where she might be. Never anywhere, just silent. Things have been feeling vague, haven't they? Those highways you're always on. You don't sleep. You don't feel. Not anything. Vague, nothing, nowhere. I don't sleep either. When I sit up in bed and open my eyes, I see things on the wall. They pantomime, they beg, but I don't turn away. There's a time when I would, but I've lost the energy. Now, I watch. I'm not here tonight for the party. I've kept my distance from the others. If they vote me out, it will upset my father, so they'd rather I resign. Or die. Papa, how you doing? Welcome. I stay here, right here. I can see the river here, and the flame. I thought it would be me that the light would come to see. Of course it was Catherine, but the flame is still mine, still burns for me. I've done so much that is wrong, held out so long just to stay near it, but I've lost my hold, the vagueness, the shadows. The board has had it. So this is the CEO of the oil company, and she's trying to get this, like, alien technology to start working on mining, like, space shit instead of oil. And her dad wants to steal it, like, the idea and money from her, so he's trying to get her to, like, resign and quit and stuff. The box on the shelf. It's what you came for, so take it. By all rights, it's yours. I thought I found what I needed, but it was a mistake. Catherine was smarter than me, or more stubborn. I don't want the others to have it after I'm gone. Not my father, not the board. I wanted to experience the light, wanted to touch it, but I can't stand around any longer. That's all. Go find your brother. Damn. A storage box sits upon the shelf. Okay. Take it. You find within the box miscellaneous artifacts from your mom's life. Medical bills from Oshner Hospital, books on a range of environmental topics, a Dimes discount rewards card, and other ephemera. Nice. We're gonna discount Dimes. Right. Oh yeah, she gets mad. Text of the console displays a list of sequence locations. Each entry is time-stamped. It is, you infer, a description of your movement through the premises. Okay. Alright, well, good luck, lady. Oh, and Kay? Don't trust her. I thought so. I feel like millions. Oh, she did. Did she just... We must go. Now. Million is sketch as fuck. What's a garret? Your mom saw something in the lake. What is it? A vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades, or a visitor from a distance. Oh, right here. So we read that earlier. Laura St. Clair wants to find the entity. SHIELD is pivoting towards off-world mineral extraction, and Laura believes it holds a key to advanced space travel. She hopes that if she captures the specimen and offers it to SHIELD's regional board of directors, they will forgive her for her many transgressions. He's in a race with his daughter to find the specimen. You don't know his intentions. Okay. Thomas St. Clair is searching for something. The competition with his daughter. I believe it's the same entity, yep. I don't think I got everything in that though. Oh no, that's it. Okay. Laura St. Clair was, but now she's dead. Was searching for something. She was searching for an elusive technology. Believe it's the same entity that your mom witnessed in the lake before her death. Okay. Alright. Do you write for the desk now? She's dead. You slide the letter gingerly from its This letter is addressed to my father, Dr. Thomas St. Clair. It was as you expected, a long series of mistakes, all very amusing to you. I wanted to outlive you, but if just an echo of my memory haunts your lonely days, that will be enough. I hope you never find it. I know you won't. L. Damn, she dead. We go. Now. No delay. Do we? Anything else to explore? Binders containing various internal literature, operational documentation, engineering reports, soil quality surveys, human resource handbooks. A binder no different in appearance from the rest sits among the collection, and the viability of operating a server supercluster at the Shield NORCO refining facility. Read. While the Mississippi River provides a natural cooling resource, the NORCO location is determined to be too precarious for a full supercluster build-out. Hurricanes, coastal erosion, unreliable state management, and the location's proximity to nuclear facilities could result in a cascading disaster events that would jeopardize critical network infrastructure. It would better serve as a support node for the proposed Gulf Coast Astral Eyes distributed network system. Okay. I just want to make sure there's nothing else in here. I think we're good. Alright, let's get out of here. This is where I get off. I suppose they'll be looking for all of us once that woman's body's discovered. Lucky's advice, keep a low profile. Come along, Potts. Lucky walks down the highway and into the obscurity of the surrounding swamp. We have what we've come for, the box of Catherine's possessions, though its content leaves me more perplexed than ever before. Than before we arrived. Most of what is contained was trash, scraps of paper, scribbled notes. The only thing of any interest was a dime's discount coupon card. Did your mother visit the gas station before she died? Why would Shield think to grab it? This puts us no closer to finding Blake. Okay. Where do we go? Sorry, the card is not a valid American Discount Southeast Incorporated coupon card. Not valid? The card is a forgery? A fluid of thought swirls within the robot's head. Catherine, she always kept her secrets hidden in plain sight. We must search the house. There's more to find there. Alright. Cool. Let's do it. Okay. House. Okay. Why would Catherine carry around a counterfeit coupon card? There must be some explanation. She was very secretive. We may find some clue hiding around the house. Okay. That's good. Photo album. Okay. Okay. Your mom's unfolded laundry. Okay. Cruise titles. Your mom holding Blake as a baby on the beach in Pensacola, Florida. It's winter. You stand beside them, bundled up and laughing as a gust of wind rakes the beach. The sky is bone white. A chaotic distortion of mother's memories flash before you. Tune in. Can I click on anything? Interesting. Okay. Kitchen. This pile has shifted since last time I looked. You clear away the boxes, revealing a portal and built into the floor. Unbelievable. How many years has Catherine kept this doorway hidden? We must find a way in. You make various attempts to open the doorway, but all your efforts prove futile. It remains locked. So it's really clearly this. Has no effect. My ass. Doorway previously hidden by boxes. Okay. Ring? The fuck? Okay. That'd be funny. Alright. Well. Yes. Right. Catherine kept many secrets. Perhaps we should search the house for next one. Okay. You're freaking useless. Okay. Alright. Back to the kitchen. I feel like we did everything here, but maybe the backyard would be good. Okay. Oh, should we go get cat food? Or dog food? I don't know if it's... Can we get food? Dang it, I thought maybe we could get some stuff for the cat. Feed the kitty cat. Never mind. Isn't there something here? That random bot was talking about this. Okay, alright, we'll go back home. Alright, right. This thing. Insert the coupon card into Mary's face. From within the house, you hear the vague clap of something mechanical. Okay. Forgot about the horrible noises that makes. Kitchen. Okay, this is open now. Right. Dated laptop. It's a keyboard covered in grime. At the center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronics device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other runs to the laptop. You power on the processor. As the machine breathes to life, small LED lights begin to flicker in the face of the oblong plastic device on the desk. USB cord runs from the device to the laptop. The computer's terminal is quickly obscured by pop-ups advertising malware scanners and other products. An indecipherable static blossoms from the speakers. In distorted bursts, the noise begins to cohere into a cracked simulation of your mother's voice. Complete. Extracting 14 1.4 thousand. Wait, how many is that? 1,400,091. Zip. 3.54 megabytes per second. Driver update required. No Wi-Fi connection detected. This was me yesterday streaming. What is it? Enumerating alphabetical index. K. Please. Is this? Child age 23. For your cognitive versioning needs, choose the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic. Dear God. Driver update required. Here we go. Enumerating alphabetical index. Array number deleted. What is that? No, no. Please, no. If you can't hear, please. Away that robot, please. Please, get away. Millions. Not to be trusted. To the mall, through, I'll read the rest of this because it doesn't say it properly. And then, we'll do this last part next stream. Actually, how long is it? It's kind of long. To the mall, through John's skull, Once the dialogue's ended, I'll save and then. The Garretts have been instructed to protect the sacred messenger, but they're foolish and easily outwitted. Their greatest weakness is their treachery. All you must do is catch them fibbing, lying, and going against the will of John, their idolater. And then what? Show them for the hypocrites that they are. Sow seeds of disloyalty. This will present an opportunity for you to gain what you seek. I see. You got any kind of recording app on that phone of yours, Catherine? If we're gonna try to play these people against one another, it might help. Good point. I'll install one. We'll be to the Garretts presently. And then, yeah, just gotta wait till this cutscene ends. Alright, and then we're gonna save there. And I think we'll just have this, this portion to do, and then, one more act. So we'll definitely be able to finish the game next stream. This game's taking me a long time, though. It's funny, because it's like, they're like, I think How Long to Beat was like, it's like 5 hours. I need to find a better website than How Long to Beat because it's really not accurate, like, whatsoever. 6 hours. The game is so far taking me 8 hours to play. So, and we're not even done with the last act. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's super wrong. Like, it's like for speed gamers or something. I don't know. I guess I also just like to investigate everything if I can. Anyways, man, this recording. Let me see who's streaming. Stick around for the raid if you can. Go say hi to somebody. Papa's live. Go say hi there. Papa just like popped in and then streamed. Crazy kid. Alright, we'll go raid Papa right now. Papa's playing some StarCraft. Nice, original. The original StarCraft. Go say hi over there. Send some love. For this week, oh yeah, also this is your raid message to raid with. Here you go. If you're not in the Discord, do join. It's a great place to keep up to date on what's going on. We're also doing, you know, a little fun book club, and it's a good time over there. For next stream, it'll be on Thursday. We'll be playing Alan Wake 2, continuing our playthrough of that game at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. But in the meantime, have a lovely rest of your time zone, and I will catch you on Thursday. Send some love to Babo, and I will See you later. Alright. Bye-bye.